Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Strider, right away at the start of the stream with a Prime Gaming sub. Thank you so much for the 4 whole months. I do appreciate that. Pickle-ish, hello there. Kimar, how are you doing? Welcome in. Colin, congrats on being first in chat. I am finally back. No more me being in Sweden. I am back in America, and I am slowly recovering. For whatever reason, dude, my sleep schedule is absolutely trashed. It is the worst my sleep schedule has ever been. I'm not even trolling. I'll talk about it in a little bit. But we gotta jump in first, of course. Hello there, Penguin Friend. Hello there, Novelty, Breadsy, Jizzy James, Surge. How are you doing? Good to see you all. Vivid as well with a Prime Gaming sub for 5 whole months. Thank you so much for the 5 months with Prime. I do appreciate that, of course. How are you all doing? Other side of the world will definitely mess with sleep. Yes. Well, it's weird. It's really weird because the way that my sleep schedule is being messed with is I'm going to bed really late. Like really, really, really late. Like might as well be like 5, 6 in the morning, right? Like that's when I'm going to bed. And then when I'm waking up, it's like 4 in the afternoon. And I don't understand how that works because if anything, it would be the other way around. No, because I was in Europe. Like if I lived in Europe and I went to America, I feel like that would make sense, the flip-flop there. But I don't know. My sleep schedule has been absolutely trashed, dude. Turkey Bird, hello there, by the way. How was Thanksgiving, by the way, for all of you? You just reminded me. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving if you're in America. I've only seen you on 4+ hour long YouTube videos. Is this really you live? Well, we are on Twitch, the place for live streaming, so I am live. But hello there. Cheese Man, hello there. Pickle, hello there. Great, it was good. I'm glad to hear you had a good Thanksgiving, Mickey. W Thanksgiving, how's your Beaver? I didn't really do Thanksgiving because I was in Sweden. So, did not really celebrate Thanksgiving, to be honest. But, I mean, it's okay. I had a fun time in Sweden. I'll talk all about it in a little bit, guys. The plan for today is kind of like ease myself back into streaming so that next week we are full schedule, full energy, full everything. All right, so today and tomorrow, I'm gonna be honest, are kind of gonna be low-key streams. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot today. We're gonna be doing some Zomboids tonight as well. Will you be showing us your recap? I will be showing you my recap. I have in fact not even looked at my Twitch recap because I wanted to keep it a surprise. There was a lot of stuff that I have seen pop up. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, December is gonna be a very big month. There's been a lot of stuff that has been sent to me that will make December a very, very important month. Not only do we have an event next Saturday, the PSL Polar Push, we're doing a tournament in the finals, which I'll talk about the finals in a little bit because I was at Stockholm for their major as part of Dreamhack Stockholm. But yeah, dude, a lot of Zomboid stuff as well, potentially, we'll see. And a lot of other things. A lot of other things. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. My brain is a little frazzled. But it's all good. Thank you so much for all the stream streaks, guys, by the way. How were the Swedish meatballs? So, I actually did not have a Swedish meatball. I may have missed out on that, to be honest. I may not have had the opportunity to try a meatball. But I was also told by 2 different Swedish people, like native Swedish people, that they were like, honestly, if you're coming for the food to Sweden, you're already kind of you're not doing Sweden right. Like they were like, don't even worry about that. So I was like, I won't stress then. I won't stress about missing the Swedish meatball, you know? I won't stress about it. Katie's son, I'm a huge fan. You were probably my favorite. No way! Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Hello there, Katie Cat as well. Tony, hello there. How are you doing, Michael? You had one job. Guys, I wanted to try the meatball. I wanted to try their Cinnabuns too, because I forget the Swedish name for it, but they have like their own Swedish Cinnabuns, which are apparently like really tasty. I did go to the Christmas market on Sunday, and I did enjoy some hot chocolate. I'm getting ahead of myself though, guys. I'm getting ahead of it. I'm going to be talking all about my trip to Sweden when I boot up Zomboids. To start, I do want to go over instead my Twitch recap, because again, I have not even looked at my Twitch recap at all. And I want to see what my recap says. I think it could be very, very interesting. So let's go ahead and jump into that first. Oh, my webcam is off. Webcam on. Thank you, webcam. Dispatch is so good. I've heard good things about Dispatch. I'm going to be honest. I don't know we're going to be checking out Dispatch. We have to go back and try out the 3rd season of Walking Dead soon. That's what we need to do. I was supposed to start that in November, and then things got a little flip-floppy on me. I apologize about that. I don't even know. I'm going to be honest. Based on what I've been told, I don't know if we're going to be doing it in December either. We will eventually be doing Walking Dead Season 3. I promise you guys that. It will eventually happen. When? Maybe December? But maybe not. I don't know. Again, there's a lot of... I will explain everything. You are just going to have to trust me, guys. Also, I feel like my camera is oddly dark today. Am I crazy? Does my camera look darker than normal, or am I... Like, I don't know. I feel like my camera does look darker, looking at the preview over here in OBS. But maybe crazy. You're crazy, it's normal. Okay, well... Sleepy Roses with a tier 3 sub for 28 whole months. Thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. That is insane. I really do appreciate the tier 3. Helps me out immensely. Enjoy all the extra beaver emotes, of course. Insane for the tier 3. Thank you so much there, Roses. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If you guys are all saying it's fine, I'm going to trust you on it. To me, it looks a little bit different, but of course, I haven't looked at my computer. I haven't looked at my OBS in about 2 weeks or so. 1 week, I don't know. So maybe I'm just confused, quite frankly. What do you guys think would be cool to check out first? My viewer or streamer recap? The community one we'll do at the very end. I don't really care about the community recap because I'm going to be honest, it's kind of just whatever. I'm kind of tempted to start with my streamer one, but I think viewer might be more interesting to do just right away, in my opinion. If you guys have a preference, you let me know. But Kimar is saying viewer. Made it just in time. Hello there, Silverfang. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. All right, we'll do viewer. We'll do viewer. Colin with a 60 stream streak. Where was the stream streak for goodness years ago? I'm glad that it is a thing now. I'm glad they have it in Twitch now. But I do agree. I think there's probably a lot of people who would have very long stream streaks right now if they had the forgiveness system like a year ago or so. We will see. Oh, that's bright white. Oh dear. I don't love that. All right, we're checking out our viewer thing though. We will take a look at our viewer thing. So I have watched 720 hours of Twitch this year. Basically visited Twitch every single day of the year. Okay. 363 days. All right, very cool. Top categories. Counter-Strike 2. Understandable. I watch a lot of Counter-Strike. The Finals. Top 10%. Zomboid, a top 10%. Marvel Rivals, which I don't think that should be on there, but okay, if you say so, Twitch. And then just chatting. Those are my top categories. And then I have a GOAT. I don't know if the GOAT is also a category or not, but that's okay. Data Date, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate that. All of this is you know what? Honestly, all of this makes sense to me. Finals, Counter-Strike 2, Project Zomboid. I think that makes sense for being my top 3. Even though I don't stream a lot of Counter-Strike 2, I do like to watch a lot of Counter-Strike 2. I watch OniPixel. In fact, he's doing a major watch party right now for Counter-Strike. I enjoy watching pro Counter-Strike. I enjoy watching people gamble thousands upon thousands of dollars on Counter-Strike skins. I do indeed. I do. And I also like the GOAT. So this makes sense to me. My favorite streamer was Waterdance. I did spend a lot of time in Waterdance's chat for sure. 196 hours watched, 70,000 channel points earned. These are my top emotes as well. What is that emote? Wait, that was the fucking squid. I remember the squid. Dude, I forget exactly which streamer had this squid emote. I only got gifted a sub to them once. And when I saw their emotes, they had a cute, adorable little squid. And that became one of my favorites. So the Beavars from Not Big Bad Beaver and then my Sag, this all makes perfect sense to me. That makes perfect sense to me. Maddie number 2, Commit number 3, myself number 4, and Ploparn number 5. It makes perfect sense to me. Thank you, Newbie, for the 100 bits. Maddie in ruins at not being Beaver's top. Also, Beaver leaking the super secret channel. Guys, the super secret channel is super secret. Let's be honest, all right? It's very secret. It's very, very, very prestigious. Not a lot of people know about it. It's not Big Bad Beaver, though. I'll give you a hint. If you're ever trying to find out what my alt account is on Twitch, it's not Big Bad Beaver, okay? That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Yeah, that emote right there, though, the squid, dude, whatever channel that was, whatever streamer had those emotes, adorable. I loved those squid emotes. If I could find his channel again, I would sub just to get the squids. I would do it just to get the squids. Victorious, thing for the follow. Maddie didn't stream much this year, unfortunately. He kind of moved on. Like, he really did not stream a ton. I know he's dealing with a lot of family, personal stuff right now, and that's why he's not really streaming right now, but, I mean, he's kind of... I mean, I'm going to be honest. He's kind of going away from streaming, guys. He's not really focused on streaming anymore, which is kind of sad, but also I understand. 5,000 plus chats sent. My top emotes. Of course, it had to be, guys. It had to be this. The Bevar heart emote as number one. I'm very happy to see that. Mickey, thank you so much for the 200 bits. You are my number one watch for me. Guys, thank you so much. Waterdog as well. I was your number one. That is so kind of you guys. I just appreciate you guys so much for tuning in so regularly, helping me out, supporting me. If I was your number one, though, I'll remind you guys at the end, but I'm going to tell you right now, if I was on your Twitch recap, the number one streamer that you watched, I have a channel in my Discord. Hashtag recaps is the channel, whatever the fuck. And you guys can drop your Twitch recaps in there. If I am indeed your most watched channel, you will get the very exclusive, very prestigious High Society Club member role that will last you all throughout 2026. And you will have that fancy role forever. So if you haven't already, if I was your number one, drop it in here. Oh, I might have to... Sleepy Roses, I think I have to give you the role as well. Thank you so much for making me your number one. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that. But all you have to do, if you would like to get that role, is show that I was your number one in the recaps channel. You get the role. It's that simple. And you get to keep it throughout all of 2026 again. So if you like fancy roles, there you go. Are we frozen or is it just me? I'm not frozen. I'm fine, I think. LMB, by the way, with a 3-stream streak. Thank you. Was waiting to see Beaver ban Sleepy Roses on Discord for a moment. Yeah, I accidentally clicked ban. Thankfully, there's a confirmation, so, you know. I only used this emote 86 times, though? Really? I feel like I used it way more than that, but if you say so, Twitch. Maybe I don't emote that often. I need to use more emotes, guys. I don't know. 302 gifted subs. If I had to guess, probably 90% of those went to you guys on this channel. 32 hype trains contributed to. I was the mod of the year. 120 messages sent to the mod. 2 channels I mod for. Okay. I made 28 clips. This is understandable. This is an understandable clip. This is an understandable clip. Yeah, this one makes a lot of sense. It was definitely go home, go bed. It was 100% go home, go bed for Carson. Yeah, 1,500 views on that clip. My God, I did not realize that clip did so well. That's crazy. That was your... Hold on, let's take a look at Newbie's top clip really quick. This was Zoinks for Oog. Oh, it was just... Oh, his death. Yeah. Dude, they baited the fuck out of me. I'm not even gonna troll. I still look back on this moment as a very intelligent play by the Zomboids. I didn't even know they were on this one door. I figured there was no one on the door, because why would there be anyone on the door when there's a broken door right here? They could just walk right through. And they were just kind of baiting me there. And then I open up that door. They were on the door. They were on the door. That's tough. That's tough. I still, I have to say, I wish we could have played longer with Oog, because I'm spoiling it. It was a year ago. We were very close to getting a bunch of new skill pages for Oog. If you don't remember, that was the gimmick, I guess, with Oog, is we had papers with his normal Oog language where he could learn skills in game, basically. And we were very close to getting a bunch of new ones as well. That would have kind of like leveled up the playthrough. Like, we would have been able to drive cars and shit, basically. And it's just sad that we lost Oog at that moment. At the same time, though, it secretly became a blessing in disguise, because shortly after Oog died, like a couple days later, Build 42 dropped. And if Build 42 released, we would have had to say goodbye to Oog anyways. We weren't going to be able to upgrade our Build 41 world into Build 42. The playthrough would have had to end right there, and it would have sucked to have to just be like, guys, we're done with Oog. We're just stopping it there. Like, at least there was a conclusion to his story. Maybe it wasn't a great conclusion, but, it works. It's fine. It's fine. Want to make another run like Oog, but make it reverse? A character that came from the future got stranded from the past. I'm actually not against that idea. I would have to do some special stuff for that, but we could easily set something up like that, Kimar. I'm not against that. I think I know what I want my next long-term playthrough to be, but oddly enough, it requires multiplayer. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. Name him Goo. Okay, there it is. Goo the Future Man. Amazing. R.I.P. Oog. R.I.P. Oog. I feel bad. And I did get my 2025 chat badge. Yippee! All right. I will save my file. Let me put this in my little folder real quick. And then we'll take a look at the streamer recap. We'll see what we did there, guys. Delana, by the way, hello there. How are you doing? Welcome in to the stream. Dutiful Ducky with a 12-month-long sub with Prime. Thank you so much. A full year, Ducky. Enjoy the beaver emotes. That is incredibly kind of you. I appreciate that. Build 42 multiplayer before Christmas. I do not know, guys. I do not know. Legitimately, I do not know. I don't think so, is what I'm going to say, though. I don't think that will happen. I could be wrong, but I don't think that will happen. We will see. Beaver, get the Baja Blast Snuggie. I saw, this is like the second or third time someone sent me that Snuggie. I may have to get the Snuggie, guys. I might have to get the Snuggie. That might be something we buy. Prime with a tier 1 for 5 whole months. Thank you for the tier 1 for 5 whole months. Welcome back. I appreciate the welcome back. Finally back from Sweden, guys. Finally back. And ready to stream. Kind of. I'm fucking dying on the sleep schedule type stuff, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the streamer recap really quick, guys. And then we can very briefly skim through the community one. I don't really care about the community one, to be honest. But we can take a look. Newbie with a tier 1 as well for 31 whole months. Get the Snuggie. Guys, you really want me to get the Snuggie, don't you? There's a lot of demand for the Snuggie, apparently. Send me your address and I'll definitely ship you a Snuggie and not 100 Zomboids. I trust you completely, Venom. I 100% trust you because no one would lie on the internet. No one lies on the internet at all. So if you say that you're going to send me a Snuggie and not 100 Zomboids, then I know I have nothing to fear because it won't be 100 Zomboids. It'll be the Snuggie. So I'll probably send you it later on. Lisco, by the way, how are you doing? I'm loving Ark. Ark is so much fun. I'm glad you're having fun. Mickey with 100 bits. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much for starting a hype train as well. Right as we return back into streaming, guys, you are incredible. Thank you for your support, by the way, on the streams I did at Dreamhack Stockholm. If you guys showed up to that, I know the streams were at very unfortunate times for many of you. I know some of you probably lost your stream schedule because of it. I'm sorry, I don't control time zones. I have no power over that. But if you showed up to those final streams, heart emoji, okay? Thank you. Now, let's take a look at the streamer thing in a moment. After I say, hello there, Bucket. Welcome to the stream. Life has been so crazy with work and wedding planning, so I wasn't able to tune in prior to Beaver leaving for all the Twitch cons. I hope you're doing well. Elena, I hope you're doing well. I hope the wedding planning is going well. Jizzy James with the tier 1 for 20 whole months. I do appreciate that. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. Streamer stuff right here, guys. I streamed for 1,000+ hours. 1,090 hours total. 232 streams in 2025. 220 days streamed on. 275 bro. That is so many watch hours. 275,000 watch hours from all of you guys collectively is insane. We love watching the Big Bad Beaver. Thank you, Mickey. My top categories, Project Zomboid. I mean, obviously that had to be number 1. I apparently was top 10%. That is very understandable. Finals as well, apparently top 10%. Skyrim, also apparently top 10%. I don't know what it means by top 10%. Like, is that like watch hours? Like, I had the more... I have no idea what that means. Daisy at number 4, Sims at number 5. I think that's about what I expected. I think maybe I'm surprised Daisy isn't number 3. I'm actually shocked to see Skyrim is so high up on that list. Like, maybe Skyrim at number 5, if anything. But it makes sense to me. We did do an entire week fully dedicated to Skyrim. It was like 8-hour+ streams every single day. I guess Daisy we did not stream a lot of in the later half of the year because I physically could not stream Daisy. And still cannot stream Daisy. But one day, guys, one day we'll return to Daisy and be able to actually play the game. It'll be nice. I'm shocked The Walking Dead isn't on there. I am too, actually, Delana. Although I guess it makes sense because, I mean, all of these games here are something that we return to. Walking Dead, we just did one and done. Like, I don't foresee us ever going back to Walking Dead, quite frankly. Maybe we will. I don't know. Never say never. Maybe I'll do a new playthrough where we try different things out in the future. But other than Season 3 in the near future, I don't really know when we're going to be playing another Walking Dead game again. Twitch Adkins, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. My top stream reached 1,100 viewers. That is insane. I actually I'm curious which stream that was. Was that around Build 42's launch? Because I know we had an insane amount of viewers that first week Build 42 launched. I don't know if that was a stream where I was on the front page at one point. I'm very curious what it means by that. I wish it told me which stream that was. Top tags, Beaver, story, and lore. Okay. 600,000+ chat messages in this channel in the year of 2025. That is an absurd amount of messages. Let this be a note, by the way, that if I ever miss your message, that might be why. Because that's a lot of fucking messages. If I've missed your message, I apologize. I try not to, but... Here are the top channel emotes, by the way. Salute being number 1 makes sense to me because that's a free emote. Hype number 2, I love that. The frog is still in the top 5. I'm happy to see that. The twerking beaver as well on number 4. I mean, this is about what I expected, quite frankly. This is about what I expected. Maybe the subathon. I don't think we had that many viewers for the subathon, though. 1,000+ viewers for the subathon? I don't think that happened. But maybe I'm wrong. I do not know. Oh my god, wait. Biggest fans. Wait, guys. Hold on. This is dedication right here. This is dedication. Who do we have? Thupid, Marcy, Roham, Sleepy Roses, Craze, Helmsword, Kimar, Ozone, and RCI Rainer were my top fans, according to Twitch. That is crazy. How many of you on this list are here? I know Kimar's here. I saw Kimar a moment ago. I think Ozone's here still. I don't think Helmsword is. Helmsword is here! Oh my fucking god. Hello there, Helmsword. That's crazy. The moment I look over, that's what you type. I demand a recount. Guys, this is not me, all right? This is the computer algorithms. They have done their calculations. They added up all the numbers. Somehow, this is the computational result, okay? This is what it is. Shout out To all of you, though, okay? Whether you're on this list or not, thank you so much for tuning in throughout the year of 2025. But yeah, I mean, I think basically everybody on this list, I, yeah, everybody on this list I think deserves to be on the top list of the biggest fans. I could see this happening. I think all of you deserve to be on the list. But if we have to be selective, yeah, I can agree with basically all these choices, quite frankly. I can agree with all of them. What is a fan? I actually don't know how they quantify someone as a fan. I wonder if it's based on like chat messages and like hours watched. Like maybe it's a combination of the two. But I don't know. Biggest fan club members, indeed, Silly Stingray, indeed. How are you doing, by the way, Stingray? Pobbles, hello there as well. I still got the Beaver mod mug. You do have the Beaver mod mug, newbie. All right, and that's a rarity. Thank you guys for the support during the hype train as well, guys. I appreciate all of the bits. Oh my God, crossovers. Wait, I didn't. This is new. Top collaborations. That Guy Preds, Water Dance, and Young Men. That Guy Preds number one, 100,000,000%. We did way more collabs than just 3, but I guess this is counting like maybe Watch Together or something. I don't know. Water Dance and Young, I can see that too. I feel like I didn't really do much with Young, but I know we streamed at least once, so I can understand that. I don't really use the stream together thing that much, so I don't know exactly how it works or how it doesn't work, but I can understand that. Maddie, I don't know why it doesn't count Maddie. Actually, that makes more sense. Maddie should probably be number 1, at least for the start of the year, because we did a lot at the start of the year, and he's not on the list. But like I told you guys a moment ago, guys, I mean, honestly, Maddie is not really streaming much anymore. It's sad to say it. He's really focused on other stuff right now in his life. He is actually dealing with some family stuff as well that I don't want to get into. But I know he's not like able to devote a lot of time to streaming right now. And it is what it is, you know. Maddie's my boy. If he ever starts streaming again, if he wants to do some stuff, I'm totally down. We can definitely set some stuff up. But right now, I mean, he's not really streaming too much. So it is unfortunate. 98 raids received. Who raided me? 5543062 with 11 raids. Yup, that makes sense. 5543062 does raid often. And I appreciate that 5543062. Rizino with 8 raids. Also understandable. And then Water Dance with 6 raids. W. Thank you, all of you, for the raids. I sent 54 myself. I feel like I did more, but maybe not. Who did I raid? Water Dance the most with 5. Maddie with 4. And then Burke Black with 3. Burke Black, we've actually rated, I think, more than that. I feel like some of this info is not 100% correct. I definitely feel like this is not 100% accurate, but maybe I am wrong. Who knows? 810 clips were made of this channel, which is insane. 221 unique clippers. Guys, thank you all for making clips. I'm going to be honest, one of the biggest helps for me as a content creator is if something funny happens, please make a clip of it, because it's so easy for me to then go back and look at the VOD and see what was clipped and be like, oh, that would be great for a YouTube short, or this would be good for a video, or whatever. That's such a big help. So shout out to all of those who make clips. I appreciate it. Helps you on a ton. Otter, hello there. You're my number 2 watch channel, 180 hours behind my number 1. Who was your number 1 out of curiosity, Otter? I'm curious. Clippers in chat. We love the Clippers. This is Zooplar's death. Clipped by Caleb. 1,500 views. All right, we have to watch it just really quick. Just really, really quick. This is so sad. Why do we have to why are all of the top clips my deaths? I guess it makes sense, but damn. This one was a tough one to watch. That is fucking bullshit, by the way. That's fucking bullshit, quite frankly. This whole death was bullshit. This whole death. Zooplar should have still lived. Zooplar should not have died on that day. He should have gone so much further. Now, did I think his time was coming? Yes. I think we were starting to get in a really bad spot with Zooplar. We were running out of options. But, like, should it have been that day? No. 100% it should not have been that day. No. It should not have been that day. He lives on in our hearts. Zooplar will always, forever be with us, guys. We will never, ever forget Zooplar. Wow, that just ends, too. It's just fucking... He flops to the ground. It's just over. Oh, man. That's so sad, dude. That's so sad. Threw off his game by growing facial yeah, exactly. The facial hair is what did it, guys. He was stressed out. Aliens can't grow hair. If they grow hair, it stresses them out a little bit. All right. Hype happenings. 15,000 new followers in the year of 2023. That is over 1,000 a month. Thank you guys for all the follows, of course, throughout the year. And throughout the past, like, dude, I never thought I would make it this far. 4,000 new subscribers. I can't even comprehend that. Because that is an absurd amount of subs. 150 hype trains. And then 202... Wow. 202 million channel points. I can't even begin to thank you guys enough for this year of streaming. First official year as a full-time streamer as well. Basically just about in the bag. We have a little bit left of December, of course. But, yeah. Oh, you did redeem a gifted sub, Vassard. I missed that. Oh my god, we're going to get that out right now then. What a fitting opportunity. Vassard gifting out a sub as we're taking a look at our recap. Thank you guys again for all the support in the year of 2025. Guys, if you are in the chat right now, you might be about to get a gifted sub from Vassard. It's going out right now. Enjoy the gifted sub. Who will it go to? James D. If you were in chat, be sure to thank Vassard. Enjoy your beaver emotes. Mine just ended. Ish, I'm so sorry about that. I am very sorry about that. First year as a fan, I appreciate that, Water Dog. Ooh, you have the recap badge too. You got the 2025. Guys, check your recap as well, because you might unlock a special little chat badge next to your name. If you take a look at it, you might be able to get one. Let's very quickly, just super quickly, check out this. Maybe not. Maybe not. If this is like all videos, I don't know if we take a look at this right now, because quite frankly, I do not really care. Yeah, you know what? I don't even care. I'm sorry. I don't. Not enough right now to look at this. I want to get into some Zomboids and start playing a little bit. And while I play, I'm going to be honest, tonight, guys, is going to be pretty low-key. I'm only streaming to you guys on Twitch. And I'm going to be doing like a one-off playthrough. We're going to do like kind of chill settings. And I'm just going to yap. We're just going to be yapping the whole night. We need a Project Zomboid recap, including the car crashes. Yeah, every single car crash of 2025. Goofy Goober, by the way. How do I do that? So if you want to take a look at your recap, guys, I'll show you really, really quick for those who are interested. All you have to do to take a look at your recap is if you're on Twitch, you have to do it on desktop. I don't think you can do it on mobile. Click on your little icon up here, and then there should be Twitch recap. And you just go there and it brings up your recap. If you don't have this, I think there's actually like a setting that you would need to make sure you have on. Like I think you need to enable like marketing stuff in your Twitch privacy settings or whatever. And if you don't have that on, then you're not eligible to get a recap. But that's what you got to do, team. That's what you got to do. So, yes. I got to fix all of my Project Zomboid settings as well, as I was on build 41 for that event we did earlier. Sergeant Riker, how are you doing? Welcome in. You can do the recap on mobile. I actually did not even know that, because I don't think it showed me my own mobile thing. But that is actually cool. That is actually very, very cool that it lets you do that. Delana with a gift about to Unusual. That's very nice of you, Delana. Enjoy Unusual. Be sure to thank Delana. I do appreciate that. Where do we post our recap for you being our number one? I'll remind you guys one final time. And I'll also probably talk about it in a little bit. So I have a channel in my server. It's just called Recaps. If you do not see this channel, what you need to do is go up to the top where it says my server name. Make sure show all channels is on. Sometimes Discord hides channels. I don't know why the fuck they do that. Make sure this is on so you can actually see the channel, and then you just drop your image in there. If you show that I am indeed your number one most watched channel, I will then give you a special little role, the High Society Club member, and you will have it throughout all of the year. All right, I'll go through all of them later on and make sure all of you have the role. I'm not going to do all of them right now on stream, but enjoy. That is how you get the role, guys. I'll do that again off stream. So that's all you got to do. What are we doing? We're going to be playing Zomboids, and I'm going to yap about my time at Dreamhack Stockholm. That is the plan for tonight. And we will have a good time. It's going to be just us on Twitch. I do not plan on multi-streaming at all. It's just going to be us. I'm going to be easing myself. And tomorrow is still going to be FPS Friday as well. I might start with a little Zomboids. We'll see. Before I move on to FPS Friday. And then no stream this weekend. I'm going to be very, very busy. I'm going to be catching up on some video editing work. And then we're back to the normal schedule next Monday. Okay? That is the plan. Ow, I just cut myself on something. What did I cut myself on? I don't know what I just cut myself on. That hurt. Is there like secretly like a knife in my lap right now? Like what the fuck was that? I don't know what I just cut myself on. I mean, it's a little baby cut. It doesn't even matter, but damn, that was spooky, dude. That was spooky. That was spooky. All right, let me fix my settings here. Make sure I have them all correct. It actually looks like my... Oh, this can be reduced, though. That can be reduced, I think. Sidebar icon side. I'll keep that for now. I forget what I had it on. This needs to be 120 FPS. Enable 25% zoom. I'm going to have to get my zoom mod. Melee target outline on. Yup. This should be... Yeah, chance to hit. And then I think that's it. I do need to make sure I have my aim enabled. Okay, that's already disabled. That's right. And then resume normal speed. Yep. Okay, perfect. Oh, restart Zomboid to apply settings. Okay, well, we'll restart then. My mistake. My mistake. Did your kitty miss you? Yes, she did, actually. When I walked in from Dreamhack, when I got off the plane, she was very vocal. She was all over me. It was very cute. But I think she was also just hungry, so it may have been, you know, may have been kind of a thingy there. Any recommended mods for a Zomboid run with bandits? I'm going to be honest, I don't really play with bandits too much, so I don't know if I can really answer that question. If there's other people who play with bandits a ton that could maybe offer their own insights, I think that'd be cool. But I try to steer clear of bandits unless it's like a very specific way. Like, unless it's specific to that. That's my thinking, at least. I also think there's a lot of mods that don't necessarily work well with bandits, so you have to keep in mind of that, too. You do have to make sure that's all good. Did it fuck up my... Oh, okay, no, we're fine. Turn off to make sure bandits is off. I do not want bandits, actually. Disable debug text, yup. Let me just quickly go through all of my mods. I should have done this beforehand, I apologize, but... I mean, this is fine. My trip to Sweden, though, guys, was a lot of fun. The flights... not so much. Not so much. Quite frankly. Unusual. I appreciate making me the number one. Big W. Oh, I could do a Louisville Airport spawn. That could be kind of fun. We can try Louisville Airport and see how that goes. And I can do 1x to 4x as well. We'll see how that goes. A nice chill 1x to 4x run at the airport. Why not? And I'll do my standard easy peasy lemon squeezy. Amazing. Is this veteran? Wait, what is my occupation? It is veteran. Oh my gosh. I actually don't even know if I want veteran. I think I might want construction worker. Yeah, I think I want construction worker. And then I get 6 points, and that means I can take fit. Yippee. And you know what? Demetria never mind. I don't like you, Demetria. I don't like you, Herschel. Yeah, you're a bold look, Brandon. I appreciate Brandon's opinion right there. Brandon's look right there is crazy. International flights are always rough, especially when visiting another continent. Yeah, so I'll get into that in a moment. Carpenter's better than construction worker? See, I'm going construction worker for the short blunt. That's what I'm going in for. +3 to short blunt versus carpentry, which I think gives you what? Level 1? I might be wrong about that. Either way, it's more than carpentry. We'll take that. We love short blunt skill. I think short blunt's actually goated in build 42. I think that's probably the new meta. At least for me. We will see. Lilirium, welcome in, by the way. Batons and short bats are so OP. Yeah, they're nice. All the short blunt is really, really nice. Where am I? Oh, it's... Okay, it's just a garage, I guess. Or a hangar. I guess it's a hangar. Okay, so we're out in the middle of here. Do I have my full map? I do. Okay, so we at least know where we are. We can probably go loop around. Hopefully it's not disgusting out here. I've never really been in the Louisville Airport anytime serious, but this will be a nice little fun change of pace. Don't we all agree? And of course, I can yap about my trip to Stockholm now. So, my trip to Stockholm, getting to the airport was not too bad. In fact, I'm going to be honest, my airplane people, they were very, very nice. They actually gave me upgraded seats. So when I went to check in my bag for the flight, they were like, hey, how tall are you? And I was like 6'7", and they're like, yeah, you're not going to fit in this seat. So do you want an exit row seat? And I was like, yes. Yes, I want an exit row seat. And they were like, done. So they got me an exit row seat. Completely free. I didn't have to pay for it or anything. So that was very nice. I enjoyed having my exit row seat. And the flight over was honestly not that bad. It was pretty smooth. Was it the smoothest? No. But not terrible. All right, not terrible. The flight, when I landed in Stockholm, one of the things the finals was doing was something they called the Grand Mingle, because it was the Grand Major. They were hosting basically a get-together with all of the finals community at the Quality Globe Hotel. So the moment my flight landed, I think I left at 10 p.m. on Wednesday. I got to Sweden, I think I think it was like 6 p.m. the next day. So I immediately from the airport went to my hotel, dropped off my bags at my hotel. I'll talk about it in a minute, but dropped in my bags, went to the mingle. I met so many different people in the finals community, man. It was crazy. I got to meet all the pro players. STN, for example, Lasagna. Ran into some of the other players as well. I saw Young, the coach for Alliance. He's a great, great guy. We've played with him. We just played with him. In fact, we were doing the recap. He was on there. I already have muscle strain, by the way. That's awesome. W muscle strain. We'll stomp it out. We'll stomp it out. We'll stomp it out. Relax. Don't get up. We're not done. I'm getting fucked. All right. Excuse me. The game stuttered there as well. Thank you. Good study. Good stutter. That was very, very nice. But yeah, I met a ton of people. I got to meet a lot of the devs. I met Mart, by the way. If you don't know who Mart is, he is the one Embark dev who does PowerShift. So I met the one PowerShift guy, and he was great to chat with. QN with 5 gifted subs. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs. That is very, very nice. I appreciate the subs. I'll chat about you in a moment, QN. But for everybody, I actually met QN in Sweden. QN is someone I met in Sweden. Enjoy the gifted subs. If you got a gifted sub from QN, please be sure to thank QN. What is the context of this run? I'm just doing a one-off playthrough at the Louisville Airport to yap about my time in Stockholm. Did you ask the devs to remove Kyoto? No, I probably should have done that, though. That would have been nice to ask about that. See if we could have accomplished something, perhaps. Okay, I would love if we could fucking stop, please. You're killing me. We're getting all of these juicy pushes, and we're not capitalizing on any of it. There we go. Oh, no, she's still alive. She's still alive. And that one has a hatchet in their back. Sup, Beaver? How's it going? Small town, how are you doing? I'm chilling right now. I'm just oh, well, now it's short blunt. That actually works out better for us. We love our... Don't get up. Don't get up. None of you get up. Okay, yeah, short blunt is actually much better for us. This is much better for us. Okay, problem dealt with. Problem dealt with. Dealing with Battlefield 6 until the patch hits on the 9th. What do you mean by you're dealing with Battlefield 6? Is there a problem with Battlefield 6 right now? One of them had a hatchet, by the way. There's the hatchet. I do want that hatchet for later on. I need to go rest, though. And where else to rest than on this very hard, uncomfortable plastic chair? The best place to rest. Very good. Oh, netcode issues? Oh, dear. Is the netcode bad in Battlefield 6? Really? No way. Just like Dreamhack. Dude, those chairs... Actually, I didn't think the chairs at the Major were that bad. I'll talk about it in a moment. I'm kind of going in chronological order right now. The Mingle was a lot of fun, though. I was there from, like, 8 p.m. Oh, okay. Madam. Oh, madam. Why the fuck do you have to fuck me in this manner? Why, madam? Okay, madam. Yeah, no. If you think you're going to be the one to feast, you have another thing coming. I will finish you off and then go bestow my body upon another person to consume me respectfully. All right? Now someone consume me. Someone consume me. These people over here get to consume me. The fine gentlemen and gentlewomen. Come here. Come here. Yes. Yes. Feast. Feast. Thank you. There we go. The feast was tasty. The bounty was plentiful. All right. We're starting fresh. That was the warm-up. This is why I did not want to continue, like, our Harlan CDDA playthrough or anything like that today. Because I knew this was inevitable. I was going to be griefed in this manner somehow. Because our boy wants to take a year to get up from the chair. Imagine this. Imagine you're in the zombie apocalypse, right? You're in the zombie apocalypse. There's a zombie coming. How would you get up to deal with the zombie? Would you be like... Right? Would you be like that? That's okay to fall. Or would you be like... It doesn't make any sense. Second one for sure. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy becoming Zomboid Chow. I won't let a Zomboid interrupt my rest and relaxation. You're bold. I wish I had that energy. I wish I had that energy for real. Because I need that energy, quite frankly. 1x to 4x, yeah, all of this is fine. All of it is good. We'll do the same, easy peasy. I'll just change it to... What does Carpenter give you, by the way? Yeah, Carpenter only gives you one short blunt. Yeah, we stand construction worker. This might be the meta now, guys. I'm gonna be honest. This might be the schmoove. I'm keeping it real. Oh, Al Kennard! With a bucket hat as well. Hold on, we gotta change the bucket hat color, though. Let's get a nice bright green bucket hat. Ooh, that's fucking vibes right there. I love that bucket hat. Construction workers, what I go with? Yeah, it's very, very nice. The Baja bucket hat. Oh my gosh. Construction is the schmoove. It is indeed, Silly Stingray. Yes, construction worker is indeed the schmoove. Let's go all in on this one. I love that energy, Mario. I love it so, so much. We are back. And we are ready to rumble. Oh, we're basically in the same exact spot, too. All right, well, that works. And I have fresh planks. I got my Baja Blast. You, Beaver? What kind of question is that? The fuck? You know I keep it on me. You know I keep the Baja Blast on me, team. Desert Lobster with a Prime Gaming sub. Thanks so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Desert Lobster. I do appreciate the sub. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. First time subscriber, by the way. Insane. Definitely enjoy those Beaver emotes. Ooh, the steel rod, even better. Thank you, game. I do have to drop some of the planks. It's too much weight. I'll drop 2 of them. There we go. And now we are all good to fight the dubious little creatures. Where did I leave off, though? I was talking about the mingle. I met with Justin. Briefly met Sansoyo. I got to meet Commit as well. So many different people in the finals community. Neon, Fixie. I said I met the devs. I met Oscar, Rob, Caroline, Janice, Dusty, I believe. A lot of people, guys. A lot of people at the mingle on Thursday. It was such a great time. They were even playing ping pong at one point, which was really cool. But it was great to chat with everybody, you know, get to know them. Because it was the first time, really, that I had connected with anybody in the finals community at all, which was really, really cool. And I just enjoyed myself a lot at the mingle. My hotel, when I was on my way back... Again, my hotel was very beautiful. I was actually surprised with the quality of my hotel. I thought my hotel was going to suck. And the reason I thought that is I got an insane deal. It was like $300 for 4 nights. And it was a 5-minute Uber ride away from the convention hall. So I was really worried that my hotel, there was a reason I was getting that price. I was like, oh, it's going to be really bad. No, it was beautiful. Was it like, you know, a 5-star hotel? No, not at all. But the bed was comfy. It was nice and warm. They had heated flooring in the bathroom, which was fucking insane to me. I have never been in a house or a building with heated flooring. That was lit, though. They had a breakfast buffet with, like, really nice croissants, like, all authentic... I don't know if I want to say authentic, like, Swedish food, because I don't really know if that is the case or not. But, like, it was a really good breakfast buffet. Cozy environment. Well decorated. It was nice. It was really, really nice. Heated flooring, yeah. If you turned on the light switch, it would turn on heated flooring. Every time I went to that bedroom, or the bathroom, the floor was warm. It was really nice. Good enough croissants. The croissants were actually really... I really liked the croissants. I had like 4 of them. The only... I don't even know if I would say it's a negative, but the only weird thing about the hotel is that I could not... I had to like check in by a certain time. And if you don't check in by that time, you're just screwed. Like, they don't have a 24/7 reception. So it's like, it closes, I think, at like 9 or something. And it's like, if you want to check in after that point, it's like, too bad, you're waiting until 6 in the morning. So if I had arrived late, then there was a possibility that, yeah, like, I would just be stranded out in the street, like, in front of my hotel, just, like, waiting, which would have sucked. I would have figured something out, but that would have sucked for sure. But I managed to dodge that. Checking out, I just leave my key card at like, a desk, and then that's it as well. Beaver realizing he lives in a third world country. No, guys, come on. I will say this about Europe. Very cold. Sweden, very, very cold. And very cloudy and rainy and windy. And, yeah, very, 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 very cold. I was not prepared because I looked at the weather before I left. Dude. I looked on my phone. I was like, oh, it's 40 degrees over in Sweden. That's perfect. I can handle that. No problem. I'll bring like a nice coat, long pants. I'll be chilling. That was 40, right? But then you look at the feels like temperature and it's like, oh, with the rain, with the wind chill, with all that stuff. Yeah, it's like actually like 15 degrees. Never mind. So, yeah, that was not fun. MF Pinky, hello there. Welcome in. By the way, Lua Balde. Thanks so much for the Prime for 4 whole months. Enjoy the resub. I'm sorry I missed that. I was in yap mode. You have to forgive me. I was walking in shorts and a t-shirt. It was hot while you visited. That was hot? See, here's the thing about me, QN. I am what I like to consider a lizard person, okay? I need to sit in front of my little heat lamp for like 3 to 4 hours a day. I have to stay nice and cozy, right? And if I don't do that, then I'm just going to freeze to death. Like, it's inevitable. I am quite literally a lizard person. I was in Florida at Universal. 85-degree weather, bright sunny day, wearing a windbreaker and long pants, and I was so comfy. That is like the ideal weather for me. I need it to be warm. Swedish people are built different. Everybody in Sweden was like just chilling. No one seemed bothered by the cold at all. Which is very interesting to me. Because I would not be able to do it. Thank you, by the way, Damos, for the gift it's about to the community. Congratulations, Loller Coaster, on getting that gifted sub. Enjoy the sub. Welcome back, Beaver. Thank you, Damos. Welcome back into the stream. I just took a look at my Twitch recap, and now I'm kind of yapping about my time in Stockholm while fighting the dubious little creatures. I actually would like... Did I check down these three? Hold on. I do want to see if I can get another pole or a rod or whatever. But if I can't, I'll just use the plank. It'll be fine. I also do need a vehicle. Whatever we can do about that would be great. We'll super speed walk towards the end of the taxiway, I guess. For being Louisville, the airport is quite empty. Oh, well, you know, maybe I should have just shut my bitch ass up. You know, maybe I should have just not said a word. Perhaps that's a better strategy. I'll see if I can manage this tiny little group. We'll see if I can bring them over one at a time. I was enjoying the benefits of... Oh, yeah. See, up there is where... there's all the cars, too. All right, I am going to have to fight this. That's fine, though. That's fine. Are there any usernames? Hello there. Would you be up for some Quake 3 Arena someday? I would have to get it again, but yeah, I could probably get it at some point. I had Quake 3 Arena on my old laptop that I downloaded. I think I technically had, like, the demo or, like, freeware version where it was, like, only, like, 1 or 2 maps. But I think it's on Steam, and not, I'm sure it's on GOG. It's been a long time since I played that game. But that's how we ran into each other at, what is it called? The Bastards Burgers. Oh my god, that's getting ahead of myself. That's getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about Saturday. Or I guess I should say Friday. That was the first day of the convention. I had to get there kind of early. Because they were doing like creator setup or something like that. So I arrived into Dreamhack Stockholm at like 10:30 in the morning when they open at noon. So I got to watch the finals kind of setting up. I got to see the arena, the stage getting built, them practicing a little bit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you. Don't do that. Where did that hit go? Thank you. Like, that was a little crazy. That was a little silly. That's not who I wanted to target, game. Contrary to popular belief, the one in black is not who I wanted to... I wanted to target the guy in gray right there. But that's fine. Don't do that. Hold on. You know, I just try to tell fun little stories. I try to yap a little bit, do a little bit of a podcast. And these guys just can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. I do have muscle strain, unfortunately. There we go. All right, are we good? We're kind of good. I mean, they're very slow over there. They don't even seem like they care much at all. It seems like they're not even doing it because they're interested. They're doing it because they have to. You know? Like, that's what's happening right now. Very interesting. All right, let's walk away. Let's walk. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. But yes, Friday, the finals started up. I got to watch the start of it. It was really, really fun. I forget what it was. There was one moment in between the matches where they were doing a player interview. And it was with a team from APAC. And Oscar was the one hosting. Oscar was like, so what are you guys going to do to prepare for your next game? And they were like, yeah, actually, like, we're going to go smoke cigarettes and drink some tea. So if you let me go do that, I'm going to do that right now. And he was like, oh, okay. So yeah, the teams from Asia are really into smoking cigarettes and drinking tea. Which was really... really funny to hear them just straight up be like, yeah, we're just gonna go smoke and drink some fucking tea. But yeah, I had to do a stream at, I believe it was like 1:30 European time or something like that. So I did not get to watch all of the games. I found out after the fact too that before I went to go do my stream, I had like pretty front row seats because I was there early. And I was sitting right behind Thixie, and I was on his stream for like 2 hours straight. I didn't even know that until after the fact, that he was like doing a watch-along stream. So it was kind of funny to hear about all that and stuff. Because I remember speaking to people over Discord, and they were like, yeah, I just saw you on Thixie's stream. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? You saw me on Thixie's stream. And that's how I learned I was being broadcast the whole time. But did a stream on Friday. That was really fun. After the event, we went out with a couple people. I went out with Sam and Cody from the Final Central. Went out with Young and a bunch of other people as well. And we had Korean barbecue. And it was very yummy. My first time actually having Korean barbecue too. And it was pretty good. I enjoyed my time at the Korean barbecue place. It wasn't even that expensive either. I was afraid it was going to be like really, really pricey because the restaurant looked really good. And it was actually pretty affordable. Which I don't know if that says something about the Swedish economy or what. But it was not that bad at all. Thank you for the club hammer, by the way. And the wooden rod. Do I have... Hold on. If I get a knife, I could maybe turn that into a spear, right? I think. I'll also take that extra hammer. I do also need water. I don't know if there's a bathroom around here somewhere. I could do with a flashlight. It's very, very dark. Oh, peanut butter. Dude, wait. Eat the peanut butter. What is that doing in there? What are we doing in there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Korean barbecue, though, was very tasty. I enjoyed the Korean barbecue. We had, like, pork... chicken. We even ordered like Wagyu that we had, and that was pretty good. We had a lot of food that day. That was a fucking great night, guys. That was a great night. But Saturday, same thing. It was the final day of the major. So a lot of people were focused on the games over there. I had to stream early in the morning. I streamed with Neon Guts, Rue, and Jar Jar at like 10 in the morning European time. And we did... a ton of games. We played a lot of Power Shift, which was a lot of fun. If you were there for that stream, thank you guys. I know it was like 5 in the morning for you guys or something ridiculous like that. So I understand a lot of you couldn't come. All right, how many of you actually lost your stream streaks? I'm very curious to know how many of you lost your stream streaks. Like, was it really that bad or was it honestly not that bad? Gurley lost it. Mickey lost it. Oh, dear. Were you not able to recover the stream streaks at all? I got saved by the forgiveness system. That's good. At least some people were saved. RIP to your stream streaks, guys. But now, there's no more traveling for me for a long time. So, I mean, hopefully that's the last time we do a random stream at a random time. Where's the light switch, by the way? It's so dark in here. Where's the light switch? Are there no light switches in here? A fresh orange. I love fresh oranges. That means this is a kitchen, right? If there's a mini fridge in here, there's gotta be. Maybe not. Dude, I cannot see what's going on. Is that a flashlight? Hold on, wait. No, that's a knee pad. Never mind. The recovery thing was helpful for the 3 a.m. stream. Yeah, I know a lot of you got griefed, unfortunately. Actually, I will need that rubber hose. And I will also probably need the wooden mallet. That's actually a really handy weapon for short blunt. Okay, we'll keep going. What is this playthrough? This is just a one-off playthrough. Because I'm just kind of yapping right now. Talking about my time at Stockholm. Who even cares about their stream streak? Oh, QN. There's a lot of people who seem to care about their stream streak in here. The longest stream streak we had was under us with over 400 streams in a row. And that was absurd to witness, quite frankly. They were very, very happy with their stream streak. I feel so bad when they lost it, too. Oh, thank God a flashlight. Hold on, we need that. But no, of course, like, honestly... if you lost your stream streak, it's not the end of the world. You know, I appreciate those who try to tune in every single night. But, you know, it's not always possible, for sure. I need water so bad. Oh, here we go. Water dispenser. Yay. Drink the water. That was it. That was all of the water. That was the tiniest amount of water I've ever seen. God damn it. We need to get more water. This is how you lost your stream streak. Exactly. Sage with a 305 stream streak, my god. Thank you for the stream streak, Sage. I do appreciate that. Yes, QN is someone I met on, I believe it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday, actually. After my stream on Saturday, I hung around the finals booth. I got to watch the finale of the major. I also attended a YouTube event on Saturday before I saw the absolute last game of the major. I want to talk about that really quick. I met some people at YouTube who work, obviously, in Europe. And I was asking them some questions. And I'm sure a lot of you know that, like, my YouTube channel, at least the one that I post, like, my shorts to, is Biggest Baddest Gaming. Or Biggest Baddest Beaver, right? I've got Big Bad Beaver, Bigger Badder Beaver, and Biggest Baddest Beaver. And randomly, I was like, what's the likelihood of me being able to swap the names around, right? Because I don't really post on Big Bad Beaver that much anymore. And a lot of people know me. All my other socials are Big Bad Beaver, so it's a little confusing that I have, like, Biggest Baddest Beaver as my name. Did you just try to shout out Biggest Baddest Beaver, newbie? Just become BBB. I actually don't hate that. But people would get confused by that for sure. Biggest Baddest Gaming. Yes, guys. It's me, Biggest Baddest Gaming. Back with another absolute incredible gaming video. But I asked him, like, randomly, I was like, hey, what is the likelihood of me being able to, like, get Big Bad Beaver and Biggest Baddest Beaver and just swap the two names on those channels? And he told me, like, do you own both channels? Yes. Yeah, then it's probably very likely. And I was like, so I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but I might speak to some people at YouTube and see, like, the feasibility, like, just confirm if that is truly possible or not. Because he didn't know for certain, but he said it was probably likely they could do it. Murph, by the way, hello there. By the way, Murph is also someone I met at Dreamhack Stockholm. How are you doing there, Murph? Goodbye. One more. Goodbye. Go to the ground. Big push, by the way. I love the flops. How many are coming over? Oh, they are spreading around a little bit. They are all over the taxiways, which is not ideal. I also don't know what we're going to do about sleeping here, to be honest. What is the lore on Baddest Beaver? So, Big Bad Beaver was my main channel for a long time, where I used to post gaming channel stuff, but then there was a period of time where I didn't want to do gaming content anymore, so I started doing other content on that channel. And when I realized, like, you know what, I actually do want to still do gaming stuff, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to make an entirely new channel for that. So I made Bigger Badder Beaver, which was, like, honestly, for a one-off video. Like, I don't really do that anymore. That channel's pretty much dead. There's no reason to look at it. But then I also have Biggest Baddest Beaver. And that was the gaming channel. And I did not expect... This was before, I guess you could say, I quote-unquote blew up or whatever. Right? I don't know. I guess before I had, like, as big of a community as we do now. So, like, I did not expect that channel to become, I guess, the main channel. But it did, as you can tell. So, yeah, it's just been like that for the longest time. So I would love to change it back. He said it's possible. I also got a YouTube... Oh, that's bad. I also got a YouTube shirt while I was there. Speaking with him at YouTube. Which was kind of cool. Just a little basic shirt with a little YouTube symbol on it. But we'll take it. I like shirts. I like free shirts, indeed. Can I not drink out of the porta potty? Understandable. Owen, is this a new playthrough? It's just a one-off for today. We're not going to continue this at all. I'm just having some fun. Kind of easing myself back into Zomboids as well. Because I have not played Zomboid in a little bit. Free is always better. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I'm actually going to swap to my wooden mallet here in a moment. I think they're going to bang on this. I don't expect them to be smart enough to go around. Yeah, no, they're not smart enough. They don't know. They do not know. I'm going to peek wide. And we'll see if any of them... Yeah, no, they're stupid. They're stupid. They don't know what's going on. Guys, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, the muscle strain is really bad right now. That is the toughest thing. But after I was done with my meeting at YouTube, I ended up going to see the final game. Nightmare ended up winning the tournament. They ended up getting first place at the majors, so congrats to their team, which is very, very cool. I am going to just speak very bluntly. I did not expect them to win the whole thing. They were not really on my radar. I know a lot of other people were like, I expected them to win right away, and I was like, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention to their team, but I honestly thought it was either going to be Alliance that wins it, or probably Envy. I thought it was going to be one of those two teams. And Envy ended up getting eliminated kind of quickly. I mean, they still made it to day 2, but they did not make it to the final 4. And honestly, Nightmare kind of stomped them all in that final little bit. So, I don't know. Anything about Zomboid and news? What do you mean by that, Owen? What are their Pixel, by the way? How are you doing? I woke up from my iconic 6 p.m. nap. That is very, very exciting. I, too, had my iconic 5 p.m. nap yesterday, where I woke up at 9 p.m. and then could not go back to bed until 4 in the morning. And then when I woke up, it was 3 in the afternoon today. So I'm having a great time right now, guys. The sleep schedule is absolutely toast, but that's okay. I'm going to have to rest in a moment here, too, by the way. But I'm going to see if I can get rid of these final few. And then, I don't know what we're going to do about sleeping. I think we have the chair over there, but if we can find a bed or something, that'd be even better. I don't know the feasibility of that at all, though. We will see. I do need to slumber in a moment. Oh, is there any news about Zomboid? I have no news to share, guys. We are still just waiting on any news. Any information. I have nothing to share at this moment in time. No ETA on Build 42 multiplayer. That is the common fever. Where's Build 42? I don't know. I don't know. No Build 42 Project Zomboid news at all. There was just an update for Vane, though, which supposedly addressed a lot of issues with the UI at max scaling, which is great, because I play at max scaling on the UI. So I do want to check that out later on, but that's kind of a later thing. We'll see. Jarvis, just release Build 42. Exactly, guys. Just... let's get Build 42 already. Come on. What is that? They were not there a moment... ooh, wait. Maybe they were there a moment ago. Yeah, they were there a moment ago. Never mind. I lied. Okay. The Zomboids are certainly spreading out right now, and this is no bueno. I am a little bit nervous about sleeping over here, quite frankly. But I do not know if we have any other option. I do need to rest up as well. Knowing what happened last time, I'm going to grab this, and we are going to go upstairs. And I'm also, really quick, I just realized something. My scaling is completely off. Let's do 96 on the scaling here. Oh, that was actually bigger. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do 64 on the scaling. There we go. That's a little bit better. I just wanted to be a little bit smaller. I don't want it to be filling up that much of my screen. I'm also gonna need water. I don't know what we're gonna do about water. I guess I'll have to try and find some water before I go to bed. But let me rest up for now. Excuse me. We'll just super speed through time. I also don't have a watch, so it might be getting dark in a moment here, which will also be a problem. That will also not be great. But we are no longer... oh, what the hell was that? Wait, my vision cone. Whoa, vision cone. You okay, vision cone? Can I actually see zombies throughout the wall, or... that is weird. Why is the vision cone doing that? An odd bug indeed. An odd bug indeed. Is it by Louisville? Yes, we are at the Louisville Airport. It is a new location added to the game in Build 42. So we're kind of touring it around. I'll show you on the map really quick. It's very much out of the way. So there's the airport, and there's the actual city. So you got to go all the way down the highway. And then, yeah, the international airport is right there. No planes, though. I'm not seeing any planes. For an airport, there's a significant lack of planes. But that's all right. I'm going to guess that this building over here may have some water. We are desperate for the water at this point. I know, buddy. I know. You're very muscle strained right now. I get it. All right, we'll leave that over there. I like that text size, by the way. That's handy as hell. I like how big the text is. Wall hacks and Zomboid. There actually is a mod you can get that gives you 360 vision. And I used to use it a little bit, too, on content. It depended on the playthrough, but sometimes I used it. I think you could also... That's also a very easy way to cheat in multiplayer, is I think sometimes if a server doesn't have Lua integrity checks enabled, they can just enable that. Like, they can throw that on their playthrough and their game files, and they have 360 vision. So if it's PvP, you could just see where all the players are. There we go. Water situation has been solved. And I would really love if there was a more comfy chair. I might have to sleep on the uncomfortable plastic chair, which if I have to do it, so be... Ooh, I could sleep in the car. That is a bit of a risky endeavor, but I could potentially do it. We'll see. That might not be smart. Also, a gas pump right there? Okay. I thought I was going to have to go around siphoning fuel, but apparently not. It might be chill. I might be chill. This is one of the funniest things, though, about my time in Dreamhack Stockholm. So, on Saturday, after the major, me, my friend Plop, Sam and Cody from the finals, Murph as well, and a couple other people, we were on our way to an Embark after party. They were hosting a private event at a bar where it was all of the pro players, the coaches, the orgs, Embark staff, and then basically anyone else they invited to attend. And me and Plop and the other content creators, we were very lucky to be invited to the event. It was very nice of them to bring us out. When I walked into the bar, though, at this after party, literally the first couple steps I take in, there was a member of DRG. DRG is one of the teams that was competing in the tournament, and they are from China, I believe. I might be wrong about that, but I know they're from APAC. They do not speak English, okay? One of their players goes up to me as I'm walking in the door, goes straight up to me, gives me a hug, and then he goes, goodbye. And he walks out and he just leaves. I didn't even have time to, like, comprehend what was going on. It was literally that. It was just like, hug, looked at me, grabbed hand on shoulder, goodbye, and then left. I didn't see him again. And it's like, goodbye, you know, like, goodbye, man. Maybe he put a tracker on you. He's listening right now. Yeah, like Black Panther style little mini tracker device. Yeah. It was funny, though. He was so nice. Everybody at the event was so nice. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Coming from Fortnite competitive scene, yes, if you did not know, I used to kind of be involved in Fortnite Pro World a little bit. Yeah, they have a lot of egos there. And it was not like that at all in the finals. Like, everybody was pretty chill. Everybody was very friendly. Can I get a stomp, please? Like, I know you're tired and exhausted and muscle strained, but, like, dear God. Can a beaver get a finish, please? Like, come on. And they just keep coming, by the way. I don't know why that's the case. They all just have adept hearing. I don't know what's going on. But, okay. Yes, I did indeed kill Ninja the Tyler Blevins. I'm just gonna go to bed. Fuck it. That is really bad over there. I'm hoping the Zomboids forget where I am. Thank you, by the way, Flounder, for the tier 1 for 22 whole months. I do appreciate the sub. Helps me out a ton. Enjoy the beaver emotes. What is this jazz we're listening to right now? What is this at all? Hold on. Grateful for Love. I've never heard of this, but we're gonna leave it on. Okay. Can I not even sleep on that? Oh, I don't think I can because they changed it. I have to be exhausted to be able to sleep. Amazing. Okay. Well, I don't think we're sleeping for any time soon then. Actually, wait, can I sleep at very tired or no? No, I have to be exhausted. We'll let the fatigue build up. I might be going to bed at like 6 in the morning. Oh, there we go. Now we can... I guess we'll sleep on the ground. Screw it. I guess I can't sleep on that chair. That's fine. That is okay. But yes, QN... I met at a restaurant. They have a... This is kind of funny as an American. They have a restaurant chain, I guess, called Bastard's Burgers. That is just... They're just cheeseburgers. But the name of the restaurant is Bastard's Burgers. So we met at that restaurant very briefly. QN was very nice to drive us over to that Embark event. And that Embark event was very, very fun. They should let you improvise a bed with a bunch of blankets or something. That would be nice, but I guess their answer to that is sleeping bag. I think that's what they intend you to do. Is just find a sleeping bag. Which I would be able to do if I were in a better spot. But right now, we're not anywhere near residentials. So yeah. Since Beaver did not reach 100, I will lower it 25. Oh, was the gamble on do I get 100 zombies in my first day? I thought it was survival. Oh, it was. Do I get 100? Well, yeah, I guess I did not. Okay, well, sorry to those who voted yes. I did not. I thought it was survival time. I probably would have focused more on killing zombies if I knew that was the gamble. But that... How the fuck are you still... No, that better not be muscle strain. You're kidding me. Dog, you just woke up. That's ridiculous. You're joking. I mean, we'll take it. I won't say no to that. Couldn't we craft a sleeping bag with burritoing ourselves? We could, technically. We could just, like, get a bunch of blankets and cover up. I think there actually is a way, though, to make a sleeping bag. No? Am I crazy? Sleeping bag. Yeah, I can make a hide sleeping bag. So you could make a makeshift sleeping bag. There is technically an answer to it. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, you need to be able to sleep. That's a lot of resources, though, it takes. That is a lot that it requires. We're not going to be able to deal with that right now. But there's your answer. RT with a tier 1 for 35 whole months. I believe you're only 1 month away from the next big milestone of 3 years. Which would be absolutely insane. Thank you so much, RT, for the sub. I appreciate that. Oh, shit. Hold. Oh, it's just one little guy. Very cool, QN. Hold on. No, don't... There we go. See, that's what I get scared by, is when there's always a second one. Any big plans for the new year? Any content goals? I do have some ideas, and I do have some goals. My big goal right now for, I guess, content is I want to do 1 video a month. I know I said that this year, and then things happened, unfortunately. I really feel like that's the first milestone I need to hit, is 1 long-form YouTube video a month on top of all the YouTube shorts I'm doing. I need to get back into regularly making YouTube shorts as well. That's why I'm not planning on streaming this weekend to make up for the time I've missed, because I'm going to focus on editing. I also have a lot of big events coming up in the near future. If you guys are not aware, we are doing a big exclamation point event in chat. We are doing a $500 Power Shift tournament in the finals. That is going to be really, really fun. We have, in fact, a lot of the pro players from the major competing in the tournament. We have Uni and Lasagna. We have Grad. We have so many others. We have people from the original PSL event like Sanguine and Ikazo and Imp. We have some Power Ship veterans like Rodden coming over too, which is going to be really, really cool. So that should be a really fun time. But I actually do have plans for other tournaments in the future outside of Zomboids. I actually was planning this. Maybe, actually, I don't know if I want to tease it yet. I don't think I want to. The issue I'm at right now, here's where I'm gonna be just brutally transparent. There are a lot of things that I am planning in terms of content for 2026 that, unfortunately, this is the worst thing I fucking hate in life. This is my worst nightmare, but it's just where I'm at right now. I have a lot of fucking banger ideas for content and a lot of events I am hoping to run, but the sad reality is it requires me to wait on other people and also for other events to potentially happen or not. So, like, I can't confirm whether or not we're doing a lot of stuff right now. Because sadly, a lot of the stuff is just like, I don't even know if it's happening or not because I need other people to confirm other things to tell me if I can do it or not. Basically. So that's where we're at. But I do have a lot of events planned outside of that. And a lot of stuff that I would like to tell you about. But I just don't want to tease any of it. That's my biggest fear is like, I tell you guys we're going to do something and then we don't do it. And that's happened a couple times. I'm sure it'll happen again in the future. I just hate doing that, though. That's so lame to me. We're already drowsy again, by the way, I'm realizing. That's awesome. W. The wooden mallet is not really doing much right now for us either. And I know we are muscle strained, so that's probably... Oh, they're flanking as well. Yep. I don't know why they're coming. I don't know why they're all aware. They seem to all know everything, though. I'll see if I can bait them over here. Will they come to the window? Let's find out. If they come to the window... Oh, yeah, we're chilling then. If you keep coming to the window, we're chilling. If anybody comes through that window, we're dead. Probably. Get a little water. There we go. No. Thank you. All right, next. Huge. The machine of efficiency is being built. To the ground with you. Thank you. Next. The machine does not stop. Come on, we need constant production. Yes, next. Thank you. Keep the line moving. Next. Oh, dude, you're gonna hold this whole machine up so long. The production is gonna be fucking limited. We're going to be delayed. Wait, they're turning invisible. How are they going invisible? How does that count as invisible? What the hell? They're just... never mind. We're not gonna talk about it. Okay, thank you, though. Thank you. All right, we're good. We're good now. Thank God. Okay, a little bit more water, please. A little bit more hydration. And then we are going to have to find somewhere to sleep. I'm kind of hoping there's a couch or something in the tower. I want to go over there and see if there's like a break room or something. I would also like to go see what like the top of the control tower is, you know? That'd be kind of cool. Devil Pup with a tier 1 for 11 whole months. Thank you for that. Lucky... Oh, hello there. Come on through. Thank you. Lucky number 11. Thank you so much. 1 month away from a full year, by the way. That is impressive, Devil Pup. Are you excited for the new badge you're about to unlock? You're about to get a brand new sub badge. 1 month from now. That's a vibe right there. The fog is finally dissipating, too. That's great. I see only a few more zomboids. And then I don't even notice any zomboids down by the tower. I'm sure there will be some. But we will see. We will see. As a no voter, that was almost pretty lucky. And yes, I live for the badge. I'm glad you're excited, Devil Pup. I got my new sub badge and I'm excited to get more. I have to add new sub badges. There are people who are close to hitting 4 years. I'm actually curious. I'm going to check really quick. I don't even know if I have a 4-year sub badge. I think it ends after you hit 2 years. I might be wrong about that, though. Let me check. No, I do have a 4-year badge. So it's 1 year a new badge, 2 years a new badge, and then 4 years is a new badge as well. But I mean, I'll show you guys this really, really quick. I have so many extra slots I could put in for badges, I guess, that I would have never really thought of doing. So I guess we will have to add new badges in the future. 200-year badge. There's a 10-year badge. That's ridiculous, quite frankly. I don't even know if there's a channel out there that has a 10-year badge sub, you know? I'm sure maybe there is. But dude, the amount of people with a 10-year sub, that's got to be less than 100 people across all of Twitch. Where is the 3-year badge? I just didn't do one. At the time I figured like I didn't think people were going to hit that, and then I think someone a long time ago hit 4 years on my account, so I was like, all right, I'll add a 4-year badge, but I did not expect more people to do that. Marston with a tier 2 for 14 whole months. I do appreciate that. Helps me out a ton, especially the extra tier up. I appreciate that a ton. Make one now. I can't do that now, but I can add in some new badges later on. I'm actually thinking of, like, March, we redo a lot of this. March might, I'm going to be honest, 2026, guys, I think is going to be a very, very big year for the channel. Sadly, I really can't say too much again because there's so much that hasn't been locked in yet that could fall through. But I will just say this, if everything that could happen in 2026 does end up happening, yeah, it's going to be exponential. It's going to be fucking, like, it's going to be wild. I appreciate the thought, Lord Foog. I'll figure it out. I mean, again, there's a lot to determine. There's a lot to determine. I sadly can't talk too much about it, but, like, you know, we will figure it out. You know, we will figure it out, guys. I promise. Going back to Stockholm really quick, though. Sunday was the last day of the event. I ended up getting another stream slot that day. I don't know what happened, but this was the fucking wildest thing. I was put on at 10 a.m. in Europe, playing the finals with Plop and the Final Central. I got put on the front page of Twitch. I don't know how many of you were there for that stream. If you were there, though, you remember I was like, when I booted up the stream, I saw that I had 400 viewers, and I was like, oh, I'm getting botted. Like, that is no way I have 400 viewers right now. Say hello to all the bots, right? Like, I kept doing that. And then it just kept going up and up. And eventually I was like, why? What's going on with my viewership? And I looked, and I was on the front page of Twitch. That was fucking insane to me that I was put on the front page. It was not bot, Aqua. No, it was not bots. I tweeted about it as well. I'll show you guys really quick the tweet. I put a bunch of photos as well from my trip to Sweden on the Twitter and on Instagram. If you want to take a look at those, you are more than welcome to, but I'll just quickly show you guys. Yeah, they put me on the front page of Twitch. Kind of a bad, I'll zoom in on it a little bit, but yeah, I was put on the front page of Twitch during that stream of the finals, which again, I did not expect that to happen. That was completely out of the blue. I don't know why I was put on the front page, but it was insane. And that was kind of like to me, not only like that was a high point for me of the trip, honestly. I really did not expect this at all. And that was so much fun to get put on the front page. I also think that was the best stream I did of all the 3 days, too. Taking aside, you know, the fucking front page thing. Like, I think that was the best stream we did overall. You deserve it, Stir. I appreciate it, Devil. I appreciate it. It surprised me the most, though, because you can apply to get put on the front page of Twitch. And I did apply for December for an event I was going to do. In fact, the PSL event, X-Me Twin event, guys. And I just didn't get selected. Like, they emailed me and they were like, you're not going to go on the front page. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm not getting front page. And then they were like, yeah, but you're going to get front page this random stream at 10 in the morning in Europe. You'd like, okay. Like, it was crazy. You know, it was very, very cool. This is also the view of, I guess, the Creator Hub In the Creator Hub, they had a bunch of different game booths. They had Fallout 76 going on there. They had a Black Ops 7 booth as well. I think this monitor is maybe blocking it, but there was a Black Ops 7 booth that you could visit and like look and play Black Ops 7 in person if you wanted, which was kind of cool. But no, it was a good time. We did that stream. After that stream, I left. I ended up getting lunch with not only Sam and Cody from the Final Central. They were great guys, by the way. They were so cool to hang out with. But also a lot of people from PHL. And a lot of people who were running the production at the Finals Major. Rio, Waltz. Those guys, you know. Hung out with them a lot. We went to a Christmas market as well. After lunch. At an Italian restaurant. After that, we went to the Christmas market. I don't know what just happened to me there. That was the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life. That was actual schizophrenia. The way she disappeared. What the fuck was that? I really hope that taxi has a key. Because this is, oh, that's really bad. I'm falling back. I'm leaving. I will go rest up. We're gonna have to sleep on the ground again, I think. Or in the car if I can. If I'm able to sleep in the car, I'll try, but... Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Nussy Jesse. That person absolutely phased through the wall. Like, they were coming right for me, and then they somehow teleport around. We'll take it. But yeah, Sunday I got to also visit Walt's Burrito Supreme's Airbnb. We hung out after visiting the Christmas market, and we just played some like Mario Kart for a little bit, and it was a fun time. It was great to hang out with them all. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay for too long because my flight was coming up, and this is where I get into the big L of the trip. I'm gonna be honest, my last little bit of Sweden and then the plane ride home was not great. I'm gonna be honest, it was really, really bad. So, I think I spoke about this earlier. If I didn't, I'll just repeat it really quick. I got very lucky with my flight and hotel. In total, my trip to Sweden was like $1,000 for the hotel and the flight to and back, which I thought was a great deal. I was like, damn. The flight is only $700? Shit. I'll take it. There was a reason the flight was $700. There was definitely a reason. So to start, after being up at like 8 in the morning on Sunday, I basically couldn't sleep because I had to then get on a 6 a.m. flight back to America. So by the time I got home, it was like 10:30, 11. Washed up, packed my bag. It was like midnight. I slept for maybe an hour or two. And then I was like paranoid I was going to miss my flight. So I stayed up. Did not sleep at all. Fucking exhausted. Got to the airport at 4:30 in the morning. This is the one thing I'll say about Sweden. I fucking hate the airport at Sweden. I'm sorry. If QN is still here, that airport was fucking horrible. I did not like the Swedish airport. Visually, it looks nice. Looks like a cool airport, right? Layout-wise, very confusing to me. Because I went to go check in my bag, and they kept sending me all over the place. First, they're like, you got to go over to the table. Then I go over to the table, which is on the other side of the airport. No, actually, you got to go to the self-check-in kiosk. Okay, where's that? The other side of the airport. Okay, so I go back to the other side of the airport. Then I get there. Oh, no, the self-kiosks over here are only for this airline. If you want the airline you're on, you got to go all the way to the other side of the airport again. Great, I'll go fucking back. Then I get there. Guess what? Don't have the ability to check in because my ticket is special. I had a special ticket, apparently, where if I wanted to check my bags, I had to speak to a flight representative at a random desk. I didn't know where it was. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna walk in on the airplane with this bag, and if someone complains, they can deal with me then. All right, what are they gonna do? Not let me take my bags? Like, what are they going to do? So I ended up bringing the bag on. I just had it as a carry-on, which I was told I couldn't do that, but no one stopped me. So I just did it anyways.
Hey!
Oh, I don't love that cue. That was on me. That's a big mistake on me. It is going to be sleepy time in a moment here for our boy. Don't worry, though, Al. You're going to be fine. We'll let you sleep soon. Oh, my God. 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 How bad is it out here? How bad did I just fuck up? Oh, I fucked up bad. I think I'm now realizing why it's so bad out here, actually. I might have figured it out. I may have figured out why the dubious little creatures are so active. And I think I have hearing set to random, but random in the sense that they could also be best hearing. I need to double check my sandbox settings, but I believe I just did that. And that is a big throw if that is the case. That is on me. Yeah, I may have griefed hard. So yeah, I got to the airport. I actually ran into Rue at the airport too, which was funny. But got to the airport and got on my first of 3 flights at 6 in the morning to Brussels. And the flight there was actually the best flight of all of them. The flight to Brussels was very calm. I actually was able to sleep. And yeah, it was like 2 hours, no big deal. We land at Brussels and get off the plane. I had to go through customs. And that was a long fucking process. And to make things worse, there was apparently, I guess, a flight. Like, all the flights landed at the exact same time. I was lucky enough to be kind of close to the front of the line. So I'll take that. That was a big W. But I landed, got into the line. It immediately filled up, and everybody in this line is chattering about, yeah, I got to get to New York. I got to get to New York. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to New York too. And then I find out, oh, there's a separate flight going to New York at 10:30 in the morning. We landed at 9:30. It's 10 a.m. right now. A flight was going to leave at 10:30 for New York that all of these people were on. Literally like 300 to 400 people in this line were going to fucking New York on that flight. And they were all freaking out because it was going to leave in 30 minutes. So what ended up happening was a lot of people tried to cut the line. And there was a lot of yelling. There was a lot of people getting angry. There was one lady in particular, it was like this old lady who like somehow cut all the way from the very back all the way up to the front. And finally people noticed her. And dude, I swear to God, the entire room erupted. The whole thing. Oh, hello there, Mr. Zomboid. Or should I say, Mrs. Zomboid. Goodbye, Miss Zomboid. Thank you for waiting until I woke up to come and attack me. I appreciate that. Miss Zomboid number 2. Greetings. Lovely dress you're wearing, by the way. I love that color. Suits you very nicely. Yeah, so it was bad. By the time I got my customs done, it was like 10:15 in the morning. I did not do TSA pre-check. It did not matter. I got through, sat down at my gate, and then I look at my thing and it's like, guess what? Your flight's delayed, and because it's delayed, you're not making your connecting flight back home. And I was like, you're fucking kidding me, right? Nope. We are not fucking kidding you. So I had to then contact United to figure out what the fuck was going on. And I'm sitting at my gate. Keep in mind, my flight was supposed to leave at like 11:30. It's 11 a.m. My flight left at 1:30. So I was sitting there for like 3 hours doing nothing or some shit like that. Like 2 or 3 hours. Just waiting. I'm on the app of United. I had to download the app to get support, of course. Why do it on the website? No, I download the app, right? So I download the app. I get into the support queue. The queue's 50 minutes long. 50 minutes long. And of course, I have to stay on the app. Otherwise, it kicks me out of my positioning queue. And another great thing too, I have to pause to like really emphasize this. When I was in Sweden, because I'm from America, I'm roaming. I'm like data roaming this whole time. And the way my plan worked is I get like 3 gigabytes a day. And then if I go over that, it's like an additional fee, right? And this is the best part. The fucking support app. Oh my fucking God. I hate United for this. They think it's a great idea. Hey, they're going to be sitting in queue for 50 minutes. Let's play non-stop ads on the top of the phone app about United Airlines. Because of course they already have a ticket. Why shouldn't we market to them, right? Let's market to the people who already bought a ticket to United that, hey, you can buy a ticket for United Airlines, right? I swear to fucking God, it used up, I think, 2 gigabytes of my fucking data. Just constantly downloading the same advertisement for 15 minutes. This minute and a half long video. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I was fucking pissed. I was so mad. And then finally, I will say this is the only positive. They rebooked my flight for free. I got a flight that was like an hour later from when I was normally supposed to leave originally. Or I guess an hour after I land. That was not too bad. And they gave me exit row seat as well there to make up for the delay. They were like, we're sorry, we're going to give you exit row seat. So I was like, great, exit row seat. So I get on my flight for Brussels to New York City. This was the worst fucking flight of all of them. Oh my fucking God. I cannot even begin to describe how bad this flight was. No hate, obviously, to this woman. I understand it's a headache to deal with babies on airlines. It's literally nothing you can do about it. I was sat next to a woman with 2 babies, and they would not stop screaming the entire flight. And it was an 8-hour flight. And no, I could not move seats. And also the baby kept trying to claw at me. So, yeah. I was not happy. I kept trying to fall. Yeah, Prime knew right away. I kept trying to sleep. And I would only sleep for maybe like 30 minutes. And the baby nonstop was crying. Again, no hate to the woman, because like, what can you do? If the baby's going to scream, the baby's going to scream. It's nothing you can do about that. But it was absolutely miserable. And I hated every second of it. At one point, I remember like standing up and going to the bathroom just to fucking have like 2 minutes of peace and quiet. And I remember looking myself in the mirror and I was like, I only have to deal with this for a couple more hours. And that was the worst, actually. The last 2 hours of the flight, for whatever reason, felt like an eternity. I don't know why in particular the last 2 hours. Time fucking froze for the last 2 hours of the flight. I would wait what felt like an hour. I would look at my phone and it was like, yep, only 10 minutes had passed. Like, what the fuck? No, I did not have noise-canceling headphones. I don't have any noise-canceling headphones. Oh, another thing, too. Unrelated, but kind of related. All of the fucking flight attendants on my flight from Brussels to New York, so rude. They were so fucking rude to me. And I don't know why. I had to basically, like, get right in their face to even get, like, a drink. Like, it was bad. I don't know why it was so bad. They just did not give a fuck. They would help everybody but me. And that was pissing me off too. So I got off that flight mad as fuck. Keep in mind as well, I had been up at that point for probably about 2 days straight. Because I really did not sleep on Sunday night. So I landed here Monday in New York City at, I think it was like 5 at night. It was like 5 in the afternoon or something. To then get on a 6:30 p.m. flight for Washington, D.C. to then come home. And also that flight ended up getting delayed too. Only by like 20 minutes, but still, that got delayed as well. So I was like, awesome. So I got home, I think at like 9:30. I had like a sandwich for dinner. I went right to bed. I went to bed at like 10:30. I did not wake up until 4:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday. And I know I told you guys like, yeah, December 2nd, I'm going to be back. We're going to be streaming again. When I woke up at 4:30, I was like, yeah, I'm not streaming tonight. That's not happening. 100%. Do you live in DC? No, but that's the closest airport to where I live. Actually, it's not even the closest airport. That's just all that. That's what my ticket was. I tried to get a ticket to my airport, but they didn't have them available. I even asked the United person on the app when I was rescheduling my flight, like, can I get something from my closer airport? And they were like, no. So, that was cool. Oh, there goes my ratchet wrench. That's fine, though. We still have the wooden mallets. Thank you very much, Mickey, for the bits. I got my This Cup Will Save Your More. Let's go! I hope you like the mug. I'm glad to hear you're happy about it. That is very awesome. If you have a photo, drop it in the Discord, Mickey. Thank you for the 100 bits again. Was the turbulence bad at all? Oh, yes, it fucking was. There was a storm, in fact, from my flight to Brussels to New York City. Basically the entire flight. So, the start of the flight, it was really bad. Like, nothing scary, but, like, definitely bumpy and rocky. Ooh, caffeine pills. I actually will probably need that. Excuse me. Yeah, the turbulence was not great on that Brussels to New York flight. That one was pretty bad. Where am I on the map? I am at the airport right now, guys. But yeah, I was up for basically 2 days straight. I was traveling for about a full day straight. When I woke up at 4:30 on the 2nd, I was like, yeah, I'm not streaming tonight. There is zero chance we are streaming tonight. So I just didn't stream on Tuesday. And even Wednesday, I woke up and I was like, it was like 1 in the afternoon. Like, I said it earlier, my sleep schedule is fucked right now. It's so bad. I've never had my sleep schedule in such a worse condition. I don't know what I did, but it is bad. What is the scariest flight you've ever been on? Probably my very first flight. I remember nearly throwing up and backing out of my first flight. I got so paranoid, but the moment my flight took off, I was completely fine. But the hour I was waiting in the airport before that flight, yeah, I was definitely feeling ill. It was a work flight that I had to do. It was the first time flying, and I was getting ready to tell my people, like, guys, I'm not making it to this event. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I can't do this flight. That's probably the scariest. My worst plane experience were turbulence, a medical emergency mid-flight, and being stuck on the plane on the runway for so long I missed my next flight. No way. Dude, that is the worst feeling. Nelly, by the way, thanks for the follow. That is the worst feeling, though, when you land on a plane, and then you go towards the gate, and then they just stop you, and you're sitting there like, what's going on? And then they get on the flight, and it's like, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having to wait for the gate to clear. Looks like it's going to be about 30 minutes. It's like, just fucking open the door. Open the door to the plane. I will jump out. I will get the little staircase. I will go down here. I don't care. Like, don't make me wait for the gate. That's so fucking dumb. I hate when they do that shit. I've been on flights when they do that shit, and I'm like, dude, fuck this. I hate it so much. Now you have me angry. Now you're getting me actually tilted about these flights, dude. I can't. Oh boy. Oh boy. Spoon, thank you for the tier 1 for 16 whole months. How was Dreamhack? It was very, very good. It was an amazing time at Dreamhack. I had such a fun time. The finals major was incredible. I got to meet with a lot of people at the finals, staff and other players and other tournament organizers too, which is really, really cool. But it was a great, great time. Other than the flight home being absolutely terrible, it was great. The moral of the story is, never do layovers. I will literally, if I have to, if they end up doing another event at Sweden, if they do Dreamhack Stockholm and the finals majors are going on and I feel like going again, I will pay an extra $1,000 to ensure that my flight is direct. I don't care if I have to fly from New York City to Sweden at like 1 in the morning. I don't care if I have to get an Uber to New York City first. I will pay the $300 to $400 for the Uber to go to New York City and then get on that flight so that I do not have to deal with this shit again, with delaying my shit and fucking me over all the time. I'm not doing that. Why don't you take the canoe through Iceland? Too cold. I can't do the cold. Iceland, guys, there's probably a lot of ice in Iceland. I don't know if I want to be with the ice. Why not buy your own plane? That's a great idea. Hold on, let's do that. Siri, buy me a plane, please.
Okay, I found this on the web for...
Oh, she's just Googling plane. Let's hold on, wait. Private jets worldwide. We can actually take a look. Private jets worldwide that we can buy. Private jets for sale. Okay, so guys, we can get a Cessna Citation XLS Gen 2, right? It's just $16 million. It's just $16 million. So maybe like a couple subtons and we'd be able to afford that, right? We can pull that together probably. I never look at my viewership. But I mean, whatever number viewers we have divided by 16 million, I mean, guys, we could theoretically share the plane. We could all share the plane. Like I can have it like Mondays, Tuesdays, and you guys can have it all the other days, you know? You can deduct your private jet hangar costs from your taxes. That's so smart. Oh my god, we should do that. Wait, that'd be so smart if we just like tax write off that shit. You guys could tax write off too. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I don't love that. I don't like how they all just figured that out. Hold on. Oh, we're high exerted too. We are really in a bad spot, aren't we? Let me see if this taxi works, by the way. Never checked the taxi. Key? Oh, thank God. Please start. No, it needs a little fuel. I can get a bottle, though. I can get a bottle, no problem, right? No, dude, I need a bottle. Shit. I could definitely use a private plane. Mickey, you and me both, man. 80K each, no problemo. Guys, I'm sure all of us have $80,000. I think I speak for everyone here when I say we will be putting $80,000 into a private jet. We, including you. Yes, you. Put it on credit. You know what's crazy? If I put it on the credit card too, I would get 2% cash back using my Apple Card with Apple Pay. So I would actually, that would drop the price down what? What's 2% of 16 million? That's at least, like, you know, 100K right there probably, right? Like, that's savings right there. That's value, some would argue. Yes, we... Wait, 80K on red first? Smart. Holy shit. Wait, guys, okay. Hold on. I have a huge 200 IQ brain move, right? Hold on. I gotta find one that won't get me banned. Okay. Guys. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Guys. Okay. So, let's say, right? Hear me out. Hear me out. Let's say we all end up putting in 80 grand, right? Let's say we get the $16 million. If we put it on red, would we end up winning? Okay, guys. This is a sign. This is a sign. Not only would we afford the jet, but then we would all get our money back. We basically won a jet. Yes, red always pays out. Now, if we did it again, what would happen? Let's say now we have 32 million. Guys, we don't want just one jet. We want 2 jets and our money back. Red again. Red again. All right, but then what we do is we take out a loan for $32 million. We put it back on red to make our money back plus our There it is. Boom. So now no, Delana. Now we pay back the debt we owe on that loan, and we have 32 million again. So now we run the 32 back. We run the 32 million back. It's gonna be red. It's gonna be red. Now we take out another loan. Now we take out another loan for 30. Now we take out a loan for 64 million. And now we're back. We're back like that, man. We're back. We're back. That's a sign, though, guys. We do need to buy a jet. We do need to buy a jet. Actually, that's so smart. Oh my God, a crawler. Hello. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm definitely screwed when you miss like that. Jesus. There we go. Fundraiser for a jet. Let's go, guys. I love fundraisers. Let's definitely get a jet. Guys, just take out a loan for $64 million. That's all you have to do. Oh, there are more coming. I need to rest 100% though. And we need to take another nap in a moment. But wait. We don't have to take another nap. Never mind. I lied to you all. Who takes naps? Naps are for the weak. I don't know where that hit went once again. Dude, they need to work on the hit detection on this, because it is kind of cringe. Going into crippling life-ending debt simulator with Beef. Guys, it's not even crippling life-ending debt. Here's the thing. You're one spin away from generational wealth. That's the key. All right? It's up to you to be bold enough to take that step. And if you lose, you just double down. And if you lose again, you double down again. Because inevitably, your luck is going to... Fuck. Never mind. Oh my God. She caught me monologuing. Didn't Beaver lose most of his gambling in Vegas? I did. I lost all of my gambling. I lost $300 at Vegas. But I'm down. I'm not out, guys. You know, I'm down, not out. Actually, you know what? I will say this, Delana. I got fucked in Vegas. There was no semblance of fun with me and me playing those games. I was just fucked. It's really sad, actually. Because they didn't even give me like a semblance of hope. Here's the issue. I played blackjack and not roulette. If I played roulette, it would have been perfect. I played blackjack. I let Jorgs talk me into playing blackjack, along with 2-card poker, which was the biggest, like, joke. The biggest joke. I don't know who would play that game. That game's fucking dumb. I hate 2-card poker. Dude, there was no semblance of fun in blackjack. It was, I get a 7. Or no, I don't even get 7. I get like 12. Or 14, like in that range, right? And then the dealer gets 20 or 21 every single time. And it's like, oh, that's cool. Am I going to win a hand anytime soon? It's like, place your bets, please. Here's another 10 bucks. 21. Dealer wins. Like, oh. Okay. All right. I should have known. You know? So, roulette and slots are where it's at. I should have just done roulette. Quit it, Beaver. You sound like my guess. Guy, newbie, I'm not even joking. There was no semblance of fairness in what happened to me at the casino. It was never-ending 20s and 21s for the dealer, and then 14, 15, 16s for me. Like, I don't even understand. It has to be rigged. Like, scientifically, the odds of that occurring every single gamble is crazy. It is rigged? Okay, I'm glad I'm not crazy. Like, it definitely is rigged. How do you think they make their money? I mean, obviously they rig the games. I feel like slots are the most rigs, though. That's where I feel like they just absolutely, like, crank it to 11. I would never play slots at a casino. I'm sorry. You would have to miss me with that. But if I go back to Vegas one day, I will absolutely, all I will be doing is roulette. And maybe, I think it's called Bygone or something like that. The card game where it's like, you have to go for 9 points or something. I don't know. Statistically, yes. Over the enough time, the house will win 100% of your money. That's true. Would you eat at Hell's Kitchen again? 100%, Delana. That was the best food I've ever had, probably ever. It was so tasty. It wasn't Hell's Kitchen, though. It was Gordon Ramsay's steak. That's what it was called. Baccarat. That's what I'm thinking of. Baccarat. Whatever, however it's pronounced. That is the one I'm thinking of, though. Baccarat for low stakes is back a mouse. I like it. Yeah, Baccarat is the best. However the fuck you pronounce this word, that is apparently the best odds in the game, for sure. Video slots are crazy today. Back in the day, they had a pretty finely adjusted the odds on manual slot machines, but computer-controlled machines just update the odds across all the machine to always pay out below a level where the house would lose any money. Yeah, no, dude, miss me with the slots. Never do slots. As much fun as it looks to see all the flashing colors and one day maybe hit the jackpot, right? Like, right? Like, that sounds cool. Never gonna work. It's never gonna work. Oh. Don't do that. Don't do that, Mr. Taxi. Thank you, Mr. Taxi. Oh my gosh, the engine's in such horrible condition already. Why? How'd that even occur? I did say I wanted to go up to the top of the tower. We will see if I am successful with that. I also finally have a place we can sleep in the car. Let me ask you guys this. I'm actually very curious your thoughts on this. Because we meme about it all the time. Gambling, we do the Twitch predictions and all that, right? Would you guys be interested in a poker stream? Where it's me, maybe Preds, and a couple of the Zomboid people, and we just do poker for an evening? Not real poker, but like we can do like the Discord poker, where it's like fake checks or something, fake chips. Or we could maybe even do it within Zomboids, where we could get the deck of cards, and we could maybe have like a mod or something. We could even maybe do the game night mod. I think they have playing cards available. Like, that could be really fun. In Zomboid is so funny! It would be funny, Lilirium. It would be. I'm gonna see if I can speak to... What's his name, then? Oh, hello there. I'll see if Chuck has just playing cards and chips. Oh, thank you for the cue, by the way, Beard Dad. That's very nice of you. The Zomboid poker crossover, I love it. That sounds so much fun, though, no? Oh, there's a lot of them in here. I did not expect this level of resistance. I also desperately need food. So I kind of hope there's a break room somewhere in here. Let's go find out, actually. Is this a break room? No, it is not. Kind of to sound cozy as hell playing poker in Project Zomboid, right? Doesn't it? What building is this? We are in... Oh, here's the break room. Hello, Zomboids. Excuse me. I'm here for some snacks. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I said excuse me, please. I'm trying to be polite. This is the airport. At Louisville. I am a construction worker in this playthrough, for those asking. Steak dinner was incredible. How's the run going? Eesh. We're chilling. I'm actually having some margarine right now. A whole tub worth. In fact, it's very tasty. Do you know if Indystone plans on adding horses? There's no word on that right now at all. I have heard nothing about horses. That's what I'm thinking, Cad. That could be funny to do it in the poker room. Alright. Our food situation is basically fixed now, which is good. Oh my gosh, Beard Dad, it was really funny. Letting chat build an entire base was really funny, and I want to do something like that again in the near future. Although the base did not last as long as I thought it would. I will admit the Zomboids kind of found a way to break through the defenses very quickly. It appears our gnome army was not very effective in dealing with the onslaught of hordes. So, it is what it is, I guess. Loser of poker should have to fly to Sweden. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't want to go back to Sweden anytime soon. I really do not desire to go back to Sweden at all. I had a great time in Sweden. It's way too cold right now in Sweden. Well, hello? Okay. Invisible. Just got into Zomboid halfway through your Harlan playthrough. Appreciate the content for Zomboid? Of course. I'm glad you're enjoying the VODs, guys. Excellent point VODs, by the way, guys, for anybody curious. All of these playthroughs go on to the VODs channel. In case you did not know that. Wow, this is a very large tower. This goes up many, many flights, but here we are. I've made it. This is the flight control tower, guys. Very cool. Very nice. Ooh, I can basically see everything over here. Wow. Okay. It also just cuts out. It's a black square over there. So I guess I'm seeing everything I possibly could ever see. I wonder if I was first floor, maybe I wouldn't be able to see that far away. But that's cool. That is really, really cool. I'd be down to visit the big Sui, but it's not exactly a top 10 destination. Sweden's cool. The city itself of Stockholm is very cool to explore as well. A lot of nice spots. Old Town was cool to run around. But I will say, yeah, if you don't like the cold, dog, don't go to Sweden. If you don't like the cold, don't go to Sweden. Because it is very cold in Sweden. Very, 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 very cold. Did they ever say that your loot was bugged, or is that just Diaz luck? I actually have never asked about that. I probably should ask about that. I think that is just how build 42 CDDA is right now, though. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's just CDDA. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I know we have a gamble going. I'm gonna quickly run and get a Baja Blast. A fresh one, because I am just about out of Baja Blast. And my throat is dry. I don't know why. I hope I'm not getting a cold. I really fucking hope not, but my throat is like feeling very gross right now. I think it's just because I'm dehydrated. So, I'm going to get another Baja Blast in a moment here. I'm going to leave you guys with the chair. Of course, enjoy Mr. Chair. Take good care of him while I'm gone. Enjoy your chat. It's been a while since you've had the chair as well, isn't it? So, enjoy the chair. I will be right back, and maybe I'll even come back with a snack. Ooh, and when I come back, I have something to show you guys, too. Where's Ham? Where Ham has always been. Ham is all the way back there. Oh, my light isn't on. There you go. Ham is illuminated now. A little bit better. A little backdrop to Ham. Soda does not fix dry throat. Well, it's going to, Booch, because I'm going to make it. All right, we're gonna fix. Very hard for me to look at the camera. We're gonna make it fix dry throat. All right, we're gonna make it fix dry throat. I'll be right back. Enjoy the chair, guys. Enjoy the chair. How are you all doing? I have returned with an ice cold Baja Blast. Hello there, Gem. How are you doing? It is good to see you all. I am back. Happy to be back as well. Little vodka and beeves. Enjoy your vodka. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that, Gem. How is the beeve? Tired and recovering from the trip back from Sweden a little bit. My sleep schedule is toast. It is really, really bad, but I'm fighting. Did you know Baja Blast is majority cherry flavoring? That has to be a lie. I don't believe you. I do not believe you on that one. I'm looking at the flavoring, I guess, or the ingredients. A lot of chemicals, but that's how we like our Baja Blast, don't we? A natural and artificial flavor. Just flavor in general. Okay. It actually does not even say a specific flavor. It just says flavor. Beaver, how confident are you that you'll get 274 kills? I will bet accordingly. By 3. Oh, what is the gamble even for again? Let me double check. 274 kills by 3 days, 4 hours. That's a lot. I'm gonna be honest, that's a lot. Not confident, especially considering we're already tired and tense. Not a muscle strain though. I do need to sleep. If I can find a couch somewhere around here and bring it up here, then we'll sleep up here. If not, I'll just sleep in the taxi we have. I would probably say no. I'm gonna be honest. I will try, but I cannot guarantee that. I simply cannot. Please win. I spent most of my shards. Guys, never go all in. Never go majority in unless you're confident. I am not confident. You hit 75 in the last Gamba? Yeah, but you're saying 274. I have to get 100 plus kills in 22 in-game hours when we have to sleep soon. In fact, you know what? We will go sleep right now. We will go sleep right now. This jazz is fucking crazy, by the way. Wow. I'm tired. Let me carry a couch up a tower. That'll be good for me. Hey. It's better than sleeping on the ground. Don't we agree? It'd be safe to sleep on the couch. In the tower. Where the zomboids will not come up and attack. And besides, I'm sure Al is a strong guy. Al can carry him a little couch up the stairs, no problem. You know? I doubt it's a big deal. For someone like Al, it's no problemo. I think the break room was this way, right? Yes, it was, but it's all just tables. Oh. But you know what? I can sleep on this chair. You know what? You will come with me then. It's only 7.5 encumbrance. That's nothing. Al's a big guy, okay? Al's a big guy. Maybe I don't even bring it up all the staircases. Maybe I just bring it up a couple floors. You know, maybe I don't bring it all the way up to the tower. The tippy top of the tower. And we'll go from there. You know? I'll set an alarm. Well, no, I don't even have a watch. Do you have a watch? No, you do not have a watch. Okay, well, we'll just go to bed and we'll wake up whenever we feel better. And then we'll go fight zomboids. Now that we have a car, I guess we could just, like, kind of fucking cheese it with the car if I'm really going for that gamble, but I'm gonna try not to do that. Oh, hold on. Wait. Can I not orient the couch this way? Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. Chair, come this way. No, chair, come this... Chair! I guess I can only... Alright. The chair can only face that way, guys. I don't know. It can only face that way. Let's win the Gamba, Beaver. I hope, for your sake, we do win the Gamba. I will give it all I can. We are running low on time, though, on said Gamba. I will admit. This is a little low on the time. Liam, thank you for the follow. Hope you're well, Mr. Beavers. I am doing good, Shark. First stream back from Sweden. And kind of recovering. But just doing what I can. Doing what I can, you know. No need to push yourself. Yeah, the Nova. If you don't think you can do it, then you don't have to worry about it, Beaver. Just let the no voters win. I will say, if you voted yes, that is a bold decision. I don't think it's going to happen, but we will see. I will not give up. I will try. Oh, dear. This car is not going to last very long, but we have a full tank in it. We can just bring it over to where those other cars were, and we can probably fight that group over there. That can be how we try to hit our goal of 100 zombies, right? Very dark at nighttime, though. I hate that we have to do it at night, but I don't think we really have much more of a choice. We'll leave the lights on for this battle, too. Just so I have a little extra visibility, of course. Run them over. If I have to, I will. But I want to hold on to that vehicle as long as we can until I have a backup vehicle ready to go. You know how it is, team. You know how it is, I'm sure. But yeah. I'm not well at all. I won't be able to resub when it resets, but I'll still be around to watch. I'm sorry to hear that, Shark, but it's all good. I understand. I appreciate you'll still be able to tune in. I'm sorry things aren't going too well right now, though, Shark. I hope things turn around soon. Your boy has dry throat. Give him Baja Blast. Oh, he does have a dry throat. Slightly thirsty. You know what would actually be really funny? Okay. I'm just now having this idea. I'm really curious your thoughts on it, though, guys. If I did a playthrough of Zomboid where if my character has a need, I have to physically deal with said need. So if he's thirsty, for his thirst to go away, I have to drink in real life. If he's hungry, I have to eat in real life. If he's tired, I have to go sleep in real life. No, not the poop mod. No, absolutely not. No. Can we do a Christmas playthrough? I think we will do some sort of Christmas event, most likely. But I don't know about a full playthrough for Christmas time. You know? How would you do muscle strain? Icy hot. There we go. Icy hot. By the way, Madonna Dawn with a prime for 2 whole months. Glad to watch you again. Love Beaver. Thank you. I appreciate that. How are things going in Brazil? People did something similar with The Sims. They lived out an IRL day according to what their sim did. Oh my god. Okay, that's actually really funny. That sounds even better to do. Like, follow a bandit around in Build 42 with the NPC mod and just see what they do. And do what they do. No matter how it goes with the game, I'm just glad you're back streaming. I'm glad to be back too, guys. I'm sorry I had to take a couple extra days off. I'm really glad I did, though. Because if I were to stream on Tuesday, I would have been dead. Streaming on Wednesday would not have been fun either. I'm kind of easing myself back in this week to streaming. Next week, we will be back full force. Tomorrow, I would probably expect maybe a little Zomboid, but it will be FPS Friday. We're going to be doing the finals, of course. And next week, we're back to the normal schedule. I need to finish the grind of the finals battle pass. Yes, the new season comes out next Wednesday, I believe. Next Wednesday or Thursday. I forget. And then, of course, we have the PSL event. On next Saturday. So I hope you guys are excited for that. That's going to be a really, really good one. We have some big names participating in that event that I'm super excited for. Oh, this is bad. Not great. Not great. We'll fall back. Not great. I'm really excited for the new season, new map. The new map looks fucking insane. It looked really cool. And the new game mode as well. I think that new game mode will pair very nicely with the new map. Because apparently the new map is apparently the biggest one in the game. From what I've heard. Yes, finally. Next season will be the first season where I actually get Emerald probably because of Power Shift. I'm looking forward to that. I think that's a very positive change. Oh, I'm getting absolutely cooked right now. Come on. Let me have a finish game. Where are the finishes? Are we serious? Can you get a finish, please? I know you're muscle strained. Which is crazy that you're muscle strained, by the way. Okay. I'm about to just start using the car and running them over in a second. Awesome. I love that that one missed. That was greed. Holy fucking shit. I deserve to go to hell. The deepest, darkest ring of hell for that immense greed I just displayed. Oh my god. I don't deserve that. That I should have been bitten right there, 100%. I'm gonna be truly honest. That should have been death. I'm willing to admit when I make mistakes. It worked out for me. I was not punished somehow for that. I should have been punished for that. You have a satchel, by the way. I love that satchel. That's an adorable little satchel. What do you carry around in that little bag? Got some maps in there, some notebooks, some important papers. A little Zomboid with some business to conduct. I love that. Oh, there goes that. All right, well. Maybe one day you'll get a finish. You finish when you feel like it, man. Don't worry, Al. Yeah, don't worry, Al. No, we'll hit them another 500 times before they die, right? There we go. All I've wanted to do this whole time is stomp. Okay, what the fuck? I hate you. Now I hate Al. Now Al is just fucking rage baiting at this point. Yeah, I hate Al. I've gone from being a fan of Al to just hating Al. That's absurd. What we just witnessed. All right, so now Al, because you're completely exerted and you're in massive muscle strain and you're thirsty, we're gonna go back and we're gonna rest. Al is strong. No, Al is not strong apparently. I mean, he was strong enough to carry the chair up the stairs, but not strong enough to kill all those zomboids apparently. I should have just used the car. But no, I'm a man of, like, principle. Like, for me, it wasn't necessarily about, like, oh, finishing the job. It was about, Al should have just done it the way it should have been done. Murder this guy. Just, there we go. We'll check that bag later on, by the way. I know we forgot the bag. You're almost there for our goal. Guys, we are about 70 away on the goal. And Al must slumber. Or at least rest for an hour. We got to get rid of the muscle strain, which is probably going to take a minute to get rid of. I don't think we're going to make it. I'm going to be honest. That was very bold to give me one day to get basically 100 kills at our current stats. I mean, I know we're short blunt level 4, but 100 kills one day, average strength, I don't know about that one. Yeah. That was bold. Okay. I need the muscle strain gone before we can go out. Okay. I'm gonna go at 3 days, 1 hour. And we're gonna, all right. Yeah, yes, voters, you are not getting this payout. It's not happening. It's not happening. I don't know why. That was very bold. 100 days, 100 kills 1 day. That's not happening. I don't want to damage the vehicle, though. This is our only car. We'll see how many zomboids are over there. If it's a lot, I'm not car ramming. If it's only a handful, I'll car ram, but... Like, I don't want to ruin our one car that we have and then be stranded out here. Okay, I don't think we're car ramming, guys. I don't think we're car ramming. We'll just finish them off here. We'll fight them all along the rail right here. Yeah, he was telling me he's been playing Tarkov a lot. He's trying to do a video on Tarkov. Which actually, now that I hear there's a PvP, or excuse me, a PvE mode in the game. I know it's been in the game for a while, but like now that I know it's like a full thing. I might try it myself on stream. I don't know. Thoughts on a Tarkov stream where we do PvE? Oh, I might have bit off too much that I can chew. But at least we're actually getting finishes. We'll bring them over here. We'll do it over here. Yeah, you guys are not getting this payout. I would just pay out the no voters right away. We'll try. I can bring them back over there and we can fight along those walls. But like that is definitely not 70 zomboids that are coming over. So, yes. Yes, the PvE mode was very expensive for some reason. Like, they made its own separate thing that you had to buy. And I was interested in trying it, but, like, not for whatever the price was. It was, like, $150 or some shit like that, and it's like, I'm good on that. Oh, I like that I can actually just, like, go straight through that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, no voters. I think you're about to get a massive payday. And, yes voters... Yeah, you're probably cooked. I'm gonna keep it real. What do you have on you? Oh, a water hydration pack. You know what? I will take that. We need hydration. Thank you very much. I love hydration. Did the others give up? Yeah, they don't even know what's going on anymore. They're just giving up completely. It's super broken if you get fence to max rep. At that point, everything, including the AI PMCs, are friendly to you. So you just don't have to worry about fighting anybody? You just load in, you get all the quests done, and that's it? That seems broken. That definitely is not good. Space Marine 2 is one of the best PvE games I've played in a while, and co-op at least. It was fun. I remember playing it a little while ago. I'll pay it out at 4 hours so his voters don't crash out, then we'll switch back to regular Day Survive. I think just doing Day Survive is fine. Oh, well, there goes yet another weapon. I do have the hammer, though. Hold on. There we go. I spent 411 hours of my life on your channel this year, Beaver. That is 17 days. Gem, I appreciate the dedication. That's very kind of you. What's your favorite dinosaur? Oh my gosh. I gotta be honest, probably the Stegosaurus. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Hold on, let's find out. Stegosaurus. No, this is not the one I'm thinking of. Damn. I mean, this is a cool dinosaur, though. That's a cool one. I don't mind this dinosaur. He's pretty cool. I like his little, like, I don't know what you call them, but like little spikes that come out. He's kind of a cool dinosaur. Fuck. What's the one I'm thinking of, though? I gotta find him. I'm just gonna go. Yes! This little guy, team. I don't know what his name is, but that little guy right there with the really long neck. I really like that one. That's so cute. He's a cutie. I like that dinosaur the most, probably. Also, they only eat like leaves or something. They're very peaceful dinosaur. They just eat like little trees. Little guy picked the largest dinosaur ever. It's a brontosaurus? That's the name of it? The brontosaurus. Is that a brachiosaurus? Well, now we have conflicting information. I don't know what dinosaur this is. I just typed in long neck dinosaur. That's what I typed in on Microsoft Bing, guys. Bing, the future of search. Anyways, very nice. Anyways, they changed the name a while ago. I think it's Brachio now or something, but it was Brontosaurus. Interesting. There's apparently 15 famous dinosaurs with long necks, though. Too many dinosaurs with long necks. There can only be one. All of them must go into a Fortnite-style battle royale and fight for first place, and whoever lives gets to stay as the one long-necked dinosaur. Everybody else must die. Do you think they fight with their necks like giraffes? Probably. I mean, that's literally the only option they have, probably, right? I guess they could kick the smaller dinosaurs with their feet, but... I mean, what are they gonna do about it, you know? I wonder how the T-Rexes got along with the Brontosaurus. Were they chill? I wonder if the T-Rex respected their long stature. If I were a dinosaur, I would probably be the Brontosaurus. Most likely. Because of the height. You know? Imagine how much Baja Blast you need for a dry throw with that one like that. I know, dude. You'd have to down a lot of Baja Blast, okay? A lot. A lot. Have you seen giraffes run? It's like physics-defying ridiculousness. I don't think I have seen a giraffe run. But I have seen... Because Instagram decided this would be cool. I have seen a giraffe give birth. And, yeah, those things just kind of, like, plop out, don't they? They just kind of, like, fucking fall out. They have a big, long drop at the start of their life, don't they? But yeah. We know how infamous T-Rexes were about observing other dinosaurs respectfully. They were the most respectful dinosaur, weren't they? They were a dinosaur of respect and privilege. If you treat the T-Rex right, the T-Rex treats you right. Like family. Oh, they are starting to pull up again. And of course we're muscle strained again. I think the fact I haven't had a day without, like, hardcore... I don't know. We've definitely been pushing our boy Al to the limit a lot. Al has not really had their needs met very often in this playthrough. So I don't blame them for constantly being muscle strained, but wow, does it really... Oh my god, the leather coat just saved my life there. Thank you, leather coat. Thank you so much, leather coat. What did you rip up? That was my torso. I'm saved. Yes, voters, I'm sorry. I tried. Yeah, that was never gonna happen, though, was it? That was never, ever gonna happen. That was such a bold decision on that gamble. Do you build strength from strain? No, I don't think there's any bonus. I think it's literally there to make you focus on leveling up your skills and prevent you from kind of just, like, powering through certain locations, you know what I mean? Because I do like what this system... Oh, I have to go back to the car. We might die. Back to the vehicle we go. I need you to get into the car right away. Do not dilly. Do not don't dally! I said don't fucking dally, you fucking dick. I said don't dilly nor dally. God damn it, Al. If you're bit, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be honest. If you just got bit right there, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Don't do this to me, Al. That better have been a laceration. Thank God it was a laceration. Don't do this to me, Al. I literally said do not dilly. You all heard me. You all heard me. Do not dilly, do not dally. What does he do? He decides to both dilly and dally. Getting into the vehicle. Yes, let me just take my time opening this car door. It's not like I am in any significant danger here. Like, what are we thinking? I need a watch, by the way. I'm gonna check some of these zombies for watches. We will see how it goes, though. Excuse me, do you have a watch? You have the time, sir. You do not have the time. That's okay, though. By the way, Jamin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Where are the zombies? Well, that was a normal watch. I want a digital watch. I am a picky individual. If I'm going to grab a watch, it's going to be a fancy digital... Ah, there's a digital watch. Yes, let me wear that on my wrist. Oh, this Smooth Jazz Aqua, it's incredible. I don't know what this is, but I need to find out. Hold on. I'm going to save this, in fact. Can I just save this whole mix? Is that possible to save this mix? Like, this is incredible. Here, I'm going to save this link. I'm going to drop this here. This is the mix we're currently listening to. I'm new to the game. Do you know why I can't fillet some fish even though it says they are big? Is it based on species? Do you have a proper knife? Because sometimes if you have an improper knife, it won't let you do it. And there are also some fish that you just straight up cannot fillet. I'm not sure if any of them are the ones that can be sized in big variants. But, for example, I know like the little bait fish you can't... That's an example of a fish you cannot fillet. Yeah, so we're not going to be fighting the rest of the day. I think we're going to give Al a little bit of a break here. And let him recuperate in the car. We'll let him find somewhere nice and chill to calm down. Yes, you do also need a table if you're on build 42. If you're 41, though, I don't think you need a table. There's also a bug with filleting big fish right now. Oh, really? Anyone know why the FPS drops when I drive around, and how do I fix it? The driving around lag thing is just Project Zomboid being Project Zomboid. I'm gonna be honest. There's really not much you can do about that, unfortunately. There are ways to kind of improve it, but not really. Also, if you are loading in new areas of the map while driving, that is a huge, 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 huge way of always having a stutter. Like, even on my insane PC, does not count. No, the backup pickup trucks do not count as a table service, Aqua. Zooming in closer while driving does help a lot because then it prevents, like, you're not rendering as much, basically. But then if you're driving, then you're not going to be able to see much in front of you, unfortunately. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, I need painkillers. Or I might just have to wait for the pain to dissipate. Let me drive around really quick. We'll see if there's somewhere I can go to that might have like a medical room. The tower doesn't, unfortunately not. You know, the airport itself would have a medical room. Or maybe in here. Hold on. Oh, this is risky, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm a big baller. And we go for it. This will absolutely have a medical room somewhere in here. But is that a jail? Wait a second. What? Wait, what is back there? What is in that room over there? I want to know now. I might have to loop around all the way back. Hold on. Can you die, please? We're going to take an hour to do this, aren't we? Thank you. Painkillers. Oh, a nightstick. Hold on. I guess this is like half a fire station, half a police station? You have a key for this place, too? If there's a zomboid with a key, I might be able to just unlock that door. Do you have a key? Oh. You know, I might have to... Oh, that's not... I don't love that they're on the flank like that. Let's relax, okay? Let's relax. Oh, let's relax. No. I'm not playing this game today. I'm not doing this song and dance with you all. I will use the car. The back of the car, to be specific. Oh, excuse me, guys. I did not see that they're doing Sims SpongeBob DLC. That seems very odd. I don't know how that's gonna work, but that is cool. I will not be buying the Sims SpongeBob DLC. In fact, I have basically zero desire to buy any more Sims DLC, if I'm to be honest. I think I'm good on all Sims DLC that I could imagine. The SpongeBob kits look so bad, it's incredible. Really? Is it that bad? What is wrong with the SpongeBob stuff? It looks like bad custom content. Do you have like a... Could you drop images in the Discord so I could see, Gem? Is that possible? Imagine not auto-buying all Sims DLC. You know what I'm shocked by, Booch? I'm shocked that EA and The Sims haven't come out with a subscription for all the Sims DLC. Pay like $7 a month and you get all the DLC. I'm shocked they have not done that yet. That seems like something EA would be jumping on right away. Maybe it's a part of EA Play. People spend more than that this way? You know, I guess that's true. They might probably have done the math and been like, we'll actually lose a lot of money if we do it. I put some in junk? Okay, I will take a look in a moment. Let me see how many zomboids we can run over. Oh yeah, we have definitely stirred up the beehive. For certain. Which is not ideal. We'll probably do a handful more. And then go from there. And I do need to sleep. Our character does need to sleep. I also need more food. I know there's a little bit more food at the tower. We could probably actually just go back. You know what? I'm just going to go back now. Because I am very fearful this car is about to just completely fall apart. I'll have some food. I'll let our boy Al rest up. And then we can take a look at all the SpongeBob DLC. That is so interesting, though. Oh, they're still banging. Damn. What do they be banging on? What the zomboids doing? My can of evaporated milk. Oh, I do not have a can opener, though. Well, we do have popcorn. I can go ahead and microwave that. Oh, I like how it illuminates. Oh, that's cute. Oh, is it done? Wait, it's not done. Oh, god damn it. This is going to cook very quickly, so I'm gonna have to grab this like right away. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, are you gonna cook at all, or you're just gonna sit there? Come on. Okay. And now we close that. And we enjoy our popcorn. Been a minute. Hello there, Gray. How are you? Welcome in. How long has it been since I last saw you stream? Guys, I was in Dreamhack Stockholm. I was away for about a week to attend Dreamhack Stockholm all the way in Sweden, which was really fun. I had an amazing time over there. But I'm back now. So I'm going to be live today. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm back on my full normal schedule, though, starting Monday. Okay, so expect, like, big boy streams then. Until then, it's kind of just, like, low-key stuff for today and tomorrow. Nothing in the fridge or the freezer, unfortunately. But Dreamhack Stockholm was so much fun, guys. I really did have a great time. I spoke about it a ton at the start of the stream. In fact, that's kind of what this stream was. It's kind of just been a yap sesh. Me just talking about my time at Dreamhack Stockholm and all the stuff I did. But for now, we're just kind of playing and chilling. I do want to take a look. Now that we're at the chair, I want to see this project, or the Sims DLC stuff. Hold on. So you dropped it in... Okay, here it is. Here it is. Wow, that looks really cheesy. Hold on. Okay, the painting of Gary is really funny. I like the painting of Gary. Dude. Why does it all look so weird? Why? What is up with this guy over here? What the fuck is this guy doing? Wait, what the fuck? Who is this guy? Wait, no, we have to enhance further. Who are you, sir? Who are you? What? What? He's Squidward. Okay. Is that what's supposed to be happening? This image is supposed to be all of the SpongeBob. I guess I can see that. There's Patrick, Sandy, SpongeBob. Okay, I guess that is Squidward. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Dude, he looked weird. He looked so weird. Okay, there's more, you said. So we'll take a look here. Just a t-shirt of Gary. I know my webcam is blocking it a little bit. The Goofy Goobers guitar. The SpongeBob plant. What is that? What is that? No. A fishing, like a little aquarium. Okay. That's actually, again, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. That feels fitting to me. That's super goofy. That's really Okay. Next, we got the pineapple, so you can build literally a pineapple home. That's cool. This would probably not be fun to play in, though. This does not look like it would be a very fun home to actually end up playing in with The Sims. Unless they make it, like, actually gigantic inside, but I doubt they're doing that. It looks like it's a very small home. Yeah, also, the texturing looks very odd on the house. I don't know why it's like a pineapple. Like, it looks fine here. And then they're doing, like, some weird stuff here with, like, diamonds and stuff. I don't know what's going on there. Everything looks very odd there. That looks very, very odd. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dude, a lot of this is really... A lot of it is really, really bad. Yeah, a lot of this is really bad. This is actually kind of funny. I will say that's actually kind of funny. Just Squidward randomly hiding in this little bookshelf. Like, that's cool. I like this, actually. Like, items like this that are, like, themed like SpongeBob, but not exactly SpongeBob. Like, if they got rid of SpongeBob and Plankton right there, that'd be perfect. I would use that. If I were making, like, a little beach home in The Sims, I would use that 100%. That looks like a really cool bookshelf. Maybe the desk, too. It's very... I mean, it's SpongeBob. This rug is cool. Like, there's some of it that's, like, really cool, and then there's some that's just, like, they're doing too much. This is too much. That's way too much. Is that the fucking Alaskan bullworm? No, wait. Guys, it's big, hairy, and pink! Although it's actually purple in this. That might be the big Alaskan bullworm, if you guys remember the big Alaskan bullworm. Yeah, 20% of it is kind of funny and cute. The other 80% is garbage. Like, yeah, I would agree with that. This not a huge yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on this, dog. I'm good on this. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Very... Oh, is there clothing you get as well? Or is this something... Oh, you can make a Krabby Patties a recipe? Okay, that's funny too. I like that. That's cute. What did he see? Guys, he saw that his stream streak was ruined. He missed all of the streams I did over in Dreamhack Stockholm. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that was really bad. That's pretty bad. Oh, we're infected. Pretty sure we're probably infected. Okay, yeah, we're infected. RIP to Al. Next time, don't fucking dilly-dally, you dumb fucking Zomboid survivor. I can't believe he did that. Electrical Flames, though, with a tier 1 for 10 whole months. Thanks so much for the tier 1 resub for 10 whole months. 2 months away from a full year, by the way. Very, very cool. The cost of dilly-dallying. He dillied and he dallied, and he should not have done that. He should not have done that. Where is the CDDA character? We are not playing with CDDA character tonight. Today was just a yap session. Today was just me hanging out and chilling with you guys and talking about my time at Dreamhack Stockholm. Is this confirmed infection? I mean, we're queasy. I can wait until morning. We'll see if it gets worse, but this is basically confirmed. I mean, we have all the symptoms of infection, and we were lacerated, and we are officially losing health as well. So yeah, this is 100% confirmed infection. Unless no, we're not even starving. So yeah, it is confirmed. Fake infection. I don't think it's fake because we're losing health already. And if it were fake infection, I don't think we'd be losing health. I think the queasiness would get worse, and then that would be that. Let's wait. Let's see, does it actually get lower? I mean, the thing is wiggling. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. We're infected. It's over. What is the opposite of dilly-dallying? Waddle-waffing. I don't know. No big loss? Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, guys, listen, this was a one-off playthrough. We knew this was going to inevitably happen. We pushed him to the limits. It happens. And now, I think we're going to let him experience some air travel. We're at an airport. Maybe we let him catch a flight. Maybe a one-way ticket, if you catch my drift. Is there any final words we'd like to say to our friend Al before we send him on his journey? Do you guys have any words you would like to say? Free falling, we will be free falling. A one-way ticket to Sweden. I hope he brought warm clothing. This does not look warm enough. Just go, Al. Wow, Mickey does not even want to see Al anymore. Al be wrong, guys. It's over for Al. It's over for Al. Fare thee well, Al, says Prime. Al will say a final goodbye to all of you as well, guys. Al loved being around all of you while he was here. All right, he enjoyed listening to our stories of Sweden. And, yeah. Goodbye. Well, actually, let's zoom in close. Goodbye, Mr. Al. That was a very crunchy bone break. That was a very crunchy snap. Straight as a board the whole way down. Exactly. Aqua with 5 gifted subs to the community. Thank you so much for that. Let's go. Matt got 1. Let's go. Skyclops. Undercover. And also the most Joe list. If you guys are in chat, please be sure to thank Aqua. That's very, very kind of you. I do appreciate the gifted subs. How would he stand? He should be a crawler. That's a good point. How is he standing right now? He also lost his hat. He lost his hat. He loved his hat. That was the most iconic part of Al. And he just doesn't have it anymore. He's a zomboid. He doesn't know how to pick it up. He lost that concept. Despite it all, he had legs of steel. Yeah, somehow his legs are still going. Bald, exposed. Actually, I'd never looked at his hair, so I did not know he was bald. Wish you could see the health panel for those crunched bones. I feel like there should be a separate Moodle for if you have broken bones. Sudden attraction to gunshots, house alarms, and human flesh. Yep, he is zombified. He is zombified. Alright, well, RIP our boy Al. It's unfortunate what happened. I think we all saw that one coming. The moment he fucking dilly-dallied, I knew, like, yep, it's over. He's dead. He's gone. It's over. And that's fine. It's okay. That happens from time to time. Sometimes that happens. It is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, I think that's a good point to leave off for the evening. I know it's a short stream. My sleep schedule's cooked. I'm going to try to fix it today, tonight, over the weekend, and be back for a full week of streaming next Monday. So I apologize, guys, that we're kind of... We're back, though, okay? The world tour is over. No more trips planned for a long, long time. I'm locking on YouTube content. I'm locking it on streams. It's just going to be kind of a chill stream today, chill stream tomorrow, and Monday, we're back. Again, guys, if you're not aware, we are doing a big event on the 13th of December. A $500 Power Shift tournament. It's going to be happening at 11:30 in the morning, featuring a lot of people from the finals community, which I'm super excited for. Of course, if you're not aware, follow me across all the socials. Join the Discord. We should flip the frog. Yes, I will flip the frog. There's the VODs channel, and of course, the schedule. We're live again on tomorrow at 6:03 p.m. Eastern. I might start with some Zomboids. We'll see. If not, we'll just be doing FPS Friday stuff. We'll see what happens. But I will promise you guys, because it has been a while, I have not streamed properly in a little bit. I think it's time we flip that frog. All right? Get those frog emotes flipping right now. We are going to flip the frog. You guys will have 2 minutes to gamble on the prediction. Best of luck, Apple. Thank you very much for the follow. If you guys are not aware exactly how Flip the Frog works, I'm going to explain it to you all right now as the prediction is ongoing. Your time is short, by the way. You only have 2 minutes to vote on this, so get those gambles in. Team, this... Go down. There you go. This is Ham the Flat Frog. Please, everybody say hello to Ham the Flat Frog. He loves making new friends, but also one of his greatest aspirations in his life is to be an acrobat. He loves being thrown up into the air, flipping gracefully throughout the atmosphere, and then landing down on the floor. Whether that be on his head or his belly is for you guys to decide. We're going to do a practice run right now so you guys understand exactly how it works. and then we do the real deal. You all know how it works, okay? So let's jump in. Before I do the practice round, though, I do want to quickly. I did not shout this out earlier, but I wanted to show this off. I ended up getting at the Dreamhack. I got a finals mouse pad. This is Jorg's mouse pad. I wanted to show this earlier, and I did not do it. I should have done it earlier, but no better time than now, right? Giant mouse pad. I might end up replacing my current mouse pad. I don't know, but I bought one for Jorg's. This is Jorg's. Literally just a mouse pad that says the finals on it. It's massive. It is very big, but I actually need a big mouse pad, so it works for me. I will take that. It's very red. Yes, very vibrant red. I honestly don't love the giant vibrant red color, but you know what? It's eye-catching. So, and it's also finals branded. And you get a free finals skin if you bought one. They sold out of the mice at the Dreamhack event, by the way, instantly. Day one, within the first 20 minutes, they were out of the mice. And the mouse is now selling for, I believe it's like $2,000 on eBay. So if you wanted a finals limited time mouse, $2,000. Something tells me like the finals. Don't know exactly what makes us think that. Just a feeling. Guys, I actually despise the finals. I fucking hate it. Practice round right now, guys. Best of luck to all of you. 3, 2, 1. That would have been a win for the Belly Voters team. Belly Voters would have come out on top in that prediction. Of course, that was just the practice. That was not the real deal. Now it's time for the real deal. I do need to move that box out of the way. Now that it is out of the way, we will do the real deal. Best of luck, all of you. 3, 2, 1. That was his head, guys. Head voters, congrats. That was a very definitive heads voter landing, too. That frog wanted to land on his feet there. We love to see it. Congrats to those who voted for heads, because you just earned payout. Head voters, enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And to those who voted for the belly, I'm sorry about that, guys. It doesn't always work out. Doesn't always work out, but it is what it is. He paid it out correctly this time. I did. I didn't mess up like last time. Yay. No one got scammed. Yippee. I won 21 points. Oh my god. How did you only win that many? Did you vote like 1 point, Yuki? What did you do? How many points did you gamble? Lillian, it's good to see you all. Beaver, don't go yet. Aqua, I will not go yet. What's going on? Oh, making me give that a sub to the community. Right at the very, very end. I will do that right now. I will gift out one more sub. It's a special stream today, guys. I'm back from Sweden. I'm so happy to be back. Got a lot of content planned for you guys. I do have some long-form stuff on the way as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. But gifted sub going out right now from Aqua. If you get a sub, be sure to thank him. Turtle! Enjoy the gifted sub. Be sure to thank Aqua. Enjoy that sub. I must sneeze now. I have sneezed. And with that, I think I'm going to be winding down, guys. All right. I'm going to figure out if I can fix my sleep schedule. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the recap. Thank you all for your support throughout the year. If you guys remember, if you have your own Twitch recap, you can drop it in the recap channel. You might be able to get a special little role in the Discord, the High Society Club member. All you have to do, show that you are show that my channel was the #1 most watched channel you had on your Twitch recap. If I was #1, you get a fancy role throughout all of 2026 in that Discord, okay? So join the Discord, !point Discord, if you want to join that. Nussy, Jussie, have a good one. Pixie, Yuki, Mickey, Sleepy Roses, Pixel, everybody else. I'll see you all tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Might be starting with some Zomboids for a little bit, but we will be doing FPS Friday for sure. At some point on Friday, if not the entire night. We'll see what happens. But I hope you enjoyed, okay? See you guys soon. Have a good one. Oh, of course, wait. The Brofist. What am I doing? That's how you know I haven't streamed in a while. That's how you fucking know I haven't streamed in a little while. Time to Brofist, guys. Salutes. Dan, have a good one. Kimar and Marston, Nussie Jussie, everybody else. I was about to say, like, what? I'm missing something completely. Here comes the Brofish, guys.